Ain't nobody got time for that foolishness. Welcome back to another episode of G Nation Inside Sports. NFL 2026 free agency featuring the New York Giants. And got a reverb from your car speaker there, Alex. As we get ready to report live on this 2026 free agency, day one so far has been phenomenal. I got special guests with me, Coach Ed Sports, Mac the Giants fan, Big Blue in the Bronx, you know what I'm saying? And some other guys will probably be tapping in as we stream on this stupendous, exciting day. A great day one, in my opinion, for the New York Giants, man. I think they have started day one of the free agency great. What's going on, fellas?
What is good, man? It's a great day to be a New York Giants fan. I actually feel proud to be a Giants fan once again, for real. Like now, it's not even just false hope this time. I believe we are finally headed in a new direction, man, and it's in the right direction. So let's go.
I just have this to say:
amazing, incredible, outstanding, amazing.
Yeah, been an awesome day for the Giants. Replaced some pieces, got some pieces, and I can't wait to get into it. I mean, I approve pretty much all the signings.
I'm with you. I'm right there with you. I ain't got a problem with nothing I saw today, man. Everything I saw, I'm good with everything I saw today. Even the players we lost, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not losing sleep over any of them. So.
Listen, guys that were here that had a shot to put some good game on film, it may not have worked out here the way they wanted. Maybe they got more money where they're going. Maybe their career will take off, take a different direction where they're going. But this is the new regime, new team, new focus, new culture. As we know, Greg Roman likes to run the rock. John Harbaugh believes in running the ball. We will have a fullback. We will have a run game that is to be respected and feared. Okay, we will have a defense that you will have to pay attention to or get your head knocked off. So we back to Giants football on paper. We ain't seen nothing on the field yet, but on paper, we are headed back to Giants football. And I, for one, can't be more excited. I know Coach said amazing. Outstanding.
It really is. And you see now, as we have been saying since year two under the other regime, there really wasn't a grown adult in the room. Let's be real. Well, now you have it, and you see the plan is starting to develop. And it's New York football, Giant football. Think about it. I mean, I go all the way back to the late 70s and the 80s. And I'm sitting here saying defense, running game, tight ends. I mean, I come from the era of Bavaro, Howard Cross, Zeke Mowat, when you had tight ends along with your running game. We didn't have the quote-unquote premier wide receivers. It was fundamentally sound, run the rock, play defense. And that's what I'm starting to see right now with this coaching staff. And you have veterans. You don't have young guys who are wet behind the ears. You have veterans who are going to coach up the players and get the best out of the players. And that's very encouraging. And as Giants fans, yes, we're enthusiastic. We can't wait.
Look, Brian Burns, Abdul Carter. You add Edmonds with that linebacker core and possibly get a Downs or a Sonny Styles in the draft. Oh, my goodness. That's a fearsome foursome, fellas. That is a fearsome foursome.
I think also as well, so to add on to something to look at, maybe another defensive tackle somewhere, whether it's free agency or the draft. Because I've been for years been shouting from the rooftops. That's kind of what the Giants have been missing is when Dex goes out, you need somebody to come in, and they haven't had that. They have not had that at all. So in that regard, make your decisions. I think Sebastian Joseph Day from the Titans would work. Personally, that's my opinion because he's good against the run, and I think again, kind of like Coach Ed was adding, everyone else was adding. Giants are going back to their traditional style of football, and I know we talk about the trenches a lot, all these other different things, but I think it's time that the Giants actually make the right personnel decisions and commit to stopping the run.
Yes, we lost Flott. The ball don't lie.
And speaking of losing Flott, it's like that's one thing now that we do need to maybe take a little more seriously now. And the rest of this, like Fred, we got to figure out something at the cornerback position. I mean, last year Flott was the best guy we had at the corner. I mean, not that he's not an all-pro, he's not super great, but he was pretty good last year for the New York Giants, man. And that's a big hole to fill right now. We don't really have a guy that we kind of can really believe in. I mean, Paulson Adebo, hopefully maybe he can rebound and be a little more consistent this season. But really, we need to upgrade. We need to figure out something at the cornerback position, and that's going to be something that we got to look towards the rest of this off season and free agency period as well as in the draft. I mean, I thought Giants honestly were going to be able to retain Flott. I thought he was, but Tennessee obviously wanted him a little bit more when they gave him that cash that the Giants wasn't going to match, obviously. So I think they do need to look into that for real, big time. That's something to really think about is upgrading that cornerback position because it was a mess last year. So
it's still day one, so we still have, and there's plenty of other, players that are out there. So we could still wait next week, and next thing you know, we get more players. Wide receivers, I understand. I'm not saying wide receivers isn't, you just let it go by the wayside. What I'm getting at is, through the course of time, we've been a team that has relied on the run game and defense. And I understand this era is a pass-happy era. I get it. You have Jackson Dart. You want to get him the wide receivers. You want to get a competent number two, someone that can step in and be reliable. But I'm also not saying that you go out here and pay big money for some of these wide receivers. No, you can. I want Thornton, the kid from Kansas City. I think he would be a good number two to come in. He has speed. He's played at a championship level, so he would be more than adequate. He doesn't have to. You don't have to rely on him to be a number one. But in those moments, he can be a reliable number one. And if you had to during the course of one or two games during the course of the season. So I'm not saying don't get your wide receiver, but you need the run game to also help set up that run game. Because if we can get the RPO going, play action, that's going to force defenses to put an extra man in the box, which can help with Neighbor. I mean, the other thing that I've been screaming about, which the last administration, start moving Malik Neighbors around. You can play him in the slot. That's what he did very well at LSU. You can even sometimes schematically motion him into the backfield and try and get him one-on-one with a linebacker or a safety. Just little things like that. Be creative like that. And you force the defense now to expand what they have to defend. So
look, I believe we can address the wide receiver issue in the draft. I don't think we should go out and spend a whole lot of money on Mike Evans or nothing like that. I think
Mike Evans is gone. He's 49ers. He's out with 49ers.
You fix the trenches, and you go get your longevity pieces, your core members in the draft, and develop them up and coach them up so that you can set yourself up for sustained success for 6, 8, maybe 10 seasons of guys playing, knowing the system, in the system, coaching up the next generation of draft picks in the same system, and developing a team that is a well-oiled machine, right? A guy gets injured, you got a guy on the bench who's been chomping at the bits. He knows the playbook. He's been practicing, and the older guys have brought him up to speed. He can come in and still make an impact on right off the bench. So that's the kind of development and system I would like to see taking place. And we have a bunch of young guys. We're bringing in some veterans from the free agency. He's bringing in some veterans from other teams. And Isaiah Likely will probably be taking the spot of the slot receiver, basically, because they'll be targeting him instead of utilizing the slot receiver. So we need a solid number 2 that we can get in the draft. And I'm telling you, this offense is starting to look dynamic. If Cam Scatterboo comes back healthy, he's phenomenal catching out of the backfield. So is Tyrone Tracy. If we can get Neighbors at 85% early in the season, and get a true number 2 that can carry some of the load, add that with Isaiah Likely, man, listen.
Damn,
we doing
it's funny. I was just getting ready to bring up the name Alex brought up the other night when we were on the stream the other night. We brought up Rashid Shaheed, and no sooner than I'm ready to say bring up his name and think like, yeah, maybe Josh could be looking to a guy bringing him in. Look at my damn phone, and he re-signed with the Seahawks, man, in 3 years, $51 million. So I was thinking like, I was like that would have been a good direction to go in possibly too, but obviously he's no longer going to be available. But yeah, it's a lot. You got options at receiver. Receiver is a deep position, and if you just look in history, man, you find receivers late in the draft. Look at Puka Nacua right now. Absolutely one of the absolute best in the business. And how many receivers got drafted before him? So I feel good about that. Plus, piggybacking off of what Coach was saying earlier, we got grown men in the room now, man. We got adults. We got guys that know what they're doing. They seem to understand the mission. And you can already see how they laying it down right now. A whole new foundation is being laid. And we getting back to old school New York Giant football. Like I was talking before we went live, man. Chris Manhurst this morning, to me, that just shows you the kind of identity this New York Giant team is trying to have. It's not a flashy signing by no means, but you know what he does best, and you know what the New York Giants are going to be trying to do on Sundays, man. That's pound the ball right down your throat, man. And I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
I have a question to propose to y'all because at least I don't know if he's a free agent. I know he's a name that's been talked about as a target. I know Art Stapleton has brought up his name. What are your thoughts on Romeo Doubs from Green Bay?
I like him.
Go ahead, man.
I like him. I mean, he's a guy that you can count on. Is going to make a play for you here and there. A good clutch guy. He can be, especially like on third down, can be big time. I mean, so I wouldn't be opposed to that. And he wouldn't probably cost you too much either. And you can get a guy that can come in and be productive, man, right away, as a matter of fact. Should be able to fit right in with this offense. So I would not be – that'd be another way to look at it. I wouldn't be opposed to Romeo Doubs at all.
That was going to be my question is, what is his market rate? Because if you can get him for number 2 money, okay, cool. But now the other question is, what are you going to do with Slayton? Can you trade him out of here and get a late round draft pick for him? Because he's 17 a year, if I'm not mistaken, or 15 a year?
I'm not even
You talking about Slayton?
Yeah, because he's getting number 2 money right now. So if you
I
got
think
a
it's
Dobbs,
12 a year. It's 12 million.
year? Okay. So, and number 2 is going to cost you about what, 17, 18? So, do you want to play Slayton that kind of money? Now, could you probably restructure his contract depending on how much dead money he has on the back end? Maybe. But that would be my only concern, because of Slayton, but you have to look at his contract, because I like to throw the Dobbs. And I heard about, rumors that, he was one that, who could be targeted also. So, and he could step in to be a number one, if Neighbors isn't ready, to start the season. So that's a great one right there.
Hey guys, if you tapping in, man, even for a second, hit that like button, hit that thumbs up button, and leave a comment. Engage with the channel, man. That's how you help the channel grow. We giving you guys all this free game, all these great football minds here. You know what I'm saying? Least you can do is hit the like button. Nah, man, look. Now, I'm excited about the Edmonds pick, the linebacker. If we can get Styles in this draft with Edmonds and Carter and Burns, bro, I don't even care about nothing else right now at this point. That sounds like a dream team to me. That sounds like nightmares for opposing quarterbacks and no running. Because you got to remember, you still got Dexter Lawrence and Darius Alexander up front.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man.
It would be, problem. It would be a challenge for the opposition, and yeah, Giants fan, we would love that. And Styles would have great veterans to learn from, because you could start him at the will, and eventually, through time, he could transition over to the Mike linebacker after Edmonds, time here is done. But I love it. I've watched him at O State. I've watched what he's done. I've broken down his film, and the kid can play. He can play.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
And the fact that he also played safety and came down to the linebacker. So he has coverage skills. He knows how to attack offensive linemen, stand them up, and then just discard them to make a play on a running back. So I'm he's my number one. That's all I can say. He's my number one.
Yeah. Like I said, the combine workout just sealed on that for me. The combine workout, that was all else I needed to see. Because he already proved, like you said, he's a player. He ain't just some guy that can go in the gym and work out and he can do all this stuff in the gym. He can get down on the field. And once he did that combine workout on top of all that, what you already know about him what his play on the field, that sealed the deal for me. I'd be perfectly fine walking up there number 5 overall pick and picking Sonny Styles, man, with that pick, man. Because
according to Jordan Schultz, the Giants are re-signing Hodges to a 1-year deal.
There you go.
There you go.
E, what's good, bro?
Yo, look at all my favorite people in the world. What's going on? Sexiest man in the world at the bottom over there. I see you.
What up, E?
Ain't nothing, man. Just a day of days, and thanking Lou for just inviting me on so I could chop it up with my brothers. I see everybody, Alex. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, fellas? It ain't nothing. I'm just living through you guys because I was a little occupied earlier, but I did catch a couple of moves, and just wanted to hear what you guys thought about them if y'all haven't spoken about them already.
The Giants have made several calls about acquiring Brian Thomas Jr.
And you already know I'm with it. You already know I'm all the way with it. Put his mate on the other side. You know I'm all the way with it.
Wait, what happened with Brian Thomas Jr.?
The Giants have made several calls today in an attempt to acquire Brian Thomas Jr. New York is pushing.
Oh, shit.
We need to. Harbaugh understands we need to. Everybody else got to. We need to.
Game-changing moves, man. This is what I'm talking about. This is what, like you said, Coach, we got guys that understand the assignment in the building that are running things, man. They understand the assignment. They know what it's all about.
Yes, indeed. So, are you guys good with the likely move? I knew that was happening.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
I want Humphreys over here.
All I'm going to say is that move was very likely.
Right.
Bobby Okereke is signing with Tennessee. Yo.
So how many
Wow.
former Giants they got to bring down here?
Wow.
So it's like, how many already? Jesus.
That's the Tennessee Giants. That's the Tennessee Giants. He's signing for a 3-year, $45 million deal. Okay.
That seems about right.
Okay.
15 per, right?
Yeah. Okay.
That seems about right. What's his guarantee?
It doesn't. Hold on. Let me see.
Big Dash, what up? Heavyweight champ, what up?
Sub dash. It doesn't give a breakdown. It just says. Okay, they got me. Somebody said this is a parody account.
Okay.
Okay, they got me. They got me because they was signing every former Giant. So
I don't know what happened to
you know what?
Alex.
Let me see. Adam
There he is.
Schefter. Let me go back. Adam Schefter doesn't say anything. He's talking about. He says Kenny Pickett is signing 1 year with Panthers. Quay Walker is going over to the Raiders.
Raiders ain't playing today. Raiders making
Yeah,
moves.
they got Dean.
Because they got that bread.
Yeah, so nah, I don't see anything about Bobby over there. So okay, all right, they got me with that parody account. All right, touche.
Yeah, Dash, it's been a good day one. I'm glad that we re-signed Luminor and we ain't spend a lot of money to do it. We making sure that we have some continuity, some stability at the O line. And the likely pick is amazing for me. You give Dart more targets to throw to because we know that Malik Neighbors ain't gonna be 100%. Wandale just walked. Slayton has a big case of the dropsies.
Well,
So you know,
likely
you add. Go ahead.
I'll say the likely pick is just it. I mean, picking him up is key because all the things he can do, man. He's not just that regular old like he's a one of those different new hybrid type like tight ends, man. Stretch the field like a wide receiver. He can get, I mean, now make the big plays down the field. I mean, he can beat you with his speed. He has good hands. Theo Johnson, good hands.
And he lines up in the slot. And he lines up in the slot.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a lot of things he can do, man. So that's going to be big for this offense, and especially the way Jackson Dart has the ability to extend plays. Like it's going to be clutch, man.
Do you think we're gonna go after Falele from Baltimore?
I mean, if he comes cheap as a swing option, I think that the Giants will at least have some garnered interest. I think there are better names out there, though. I think somebody I'd look into is if he hasn't been re-signed by Dallas yet, at least as like an interior guard option, because we also lost Austin Schlotman. I'd look into Brock Hoffman from the Cowboys. He started a number of games at center for them last year, and he was at least reliable. So if you could get him in behind Schmitz and have some competition for Brian Hudson, that's somebody. And he plays guard too. He's not just a center. So, and also Azudu's leaving in free agency. Like I hope they don't resign that guy. So
I don't think there's a chance.
people to replace guys.
I don't think there's a chance of that happening. Not with this regime. That's not happening. The Zudu ain't coming back.
No, thank God for that.
I don't think they cut Canoas yet, but
No.
I mean, Gilliam is gone. You lost Kreider, the long snapper, the other day. So I'm expecting it to be a clean sweep because that's what he has. What, $5 million on the books? So that's a savings there. So that's why I'm looking at the trenches either on either side of the ball. You know, because if you let Runyon go, that's 9. You have Gano, that's 5. So right there, that's 14 mil, and that's before you go through any restructures. Because we haven't heard of any restructures, so it's like
No,
I'm
I
sitting.
forget. Coach, did you mention Graham Gano?
Yeah, somebody just asked,
Just asked in the chat.
yeah,
Gotcha.
did he cut him? And I'm like, no, not as of yet, but I'm expecting him to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Just can't rely on him anymore. He's just not reliable anymore. Can't count on him being there for 17.
It don't even make no sense for him to still be here. He should have been gone a long time.
Well,
Look, they'll cut him, and he'll probably end up in Tennessee.
Didn't Motor take a pay cut to come back?
Mm-hmm. He's at a veteran minimum, and it's not even guaranteed. So,
Mm-hmm.
so and right now it's fine. I don't have a big issue. I know some people don't like it, but he's a veteran. You still have 2 young running backs, so you still need that veteran leadership.
Yep.
So but again, it's not guaranteed money. So you know something else can come up, and guess what? Buy Motor.
I think really the main problem with the people that had the main problem with Motor is just everybody that wants Turbo Miller. You know what I mean? The Turbo Miller, everybody that's all on him, man. So that's really the main thing that bothers everybody. The people that have an issue with Motor being getting restructured. But like you said, Coach, you need a veteran guy in the room. You need that somebody to keep the young guys in check, man, and just for somebody for them to lean on a little bit, man. When they're down a little bit, need somebody to keep them picked up, keep them uplifted, man. And that's what he brings to the table more than anything else right now to this running back room. Obviously, as of right now, the way the room is set up right now, it's going to be Scatterbill and Tracy doing the most heavy lifting. I mean, that's just what it is. But actually, Motor's his roster spot's not guaranteed, depending on how the rest of free agency and draft goes or whatever. It's not a guarantee. Just because they restructured doesn't mean they still got to keep him. You know what I mean? He can't get cut. Come summertime when we get to the nitty gritty, down to the nitty gritty of it. It's good to have a guy like that running with these young guys in the locker room. Like I said, it's never wrong with having a couple of good solid veterans, man. That keep the young guys, keep their heads level, man.
There's another interior defense lineman I'm going to keep an eye out too in former Giant Dalvin Tomlinson.
hell yeah.
I'm all the way with that. Bring that back.
Yeah,
I'm good with that.
He's still a hell of a run stuffer. I tell you that.
Exactly.
Yo, and his availability is crazy.
I'm still sorry to even let him go in the first damn place. Honestly,
that was our habit. But that was our habit, though. You know that. We never keep our good DTs.
Him and Dex side by side. Oh my god.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can, my brother.
Bro, do you know how crazy that sounds? Dalvin Tomlinson, Dexter Lawrence in the middle, Burns and Abdul Carter on either edge. And Edmonds coming behind that. Or Styles.
Oh, so if we in the 4-3, we got Dex, Dalvin, Burns, Carter, Sonny, Edmonds, and McFadden.
I thought we were in a 3-4.
No, I'm just
McFadden's gone.
We've been clamoring for that. You're supposed to dream. Okay, you're supposed to dream with me though, Coach. Remember we've been.
McFadden, he gone? Well, he's a free agent.
Yeah, he's a free agent. He hasn't signed anywhere with anybody, but because of Burns and Carter, we're better suited as with the 3-4. Dexter at the 0 tech, and if you want to put him as a tight one,
tight one.
But you also have Alexander and what's his name who you signed last year as the other
Golston.
No, not Golston.
The dude they got from Denver.
Darius Alexander.
No.
Free agent last year.
Why am I forgetting? I'm blanking on his name.
He's the three name.
Yeah, the 3-name guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you talk about Roy Robertson Harris?
Yeah. Roy Roberts. Yeah.
What I'm saying is, based on that, right now, that's your interior 3 down linemen with Carter and Burns, and then you just have your 2 linebackers. Right now, you have who you just signed today, and Musau, which is why we got to get another linebacker.
Absolutely.
So McFadden is a free agent, so technically he's not on the roster.
So we have to see what we're gonna do if he's somebody to bring back. Is he healthy? Because remember, he can't go anywhere until he clears health protocol.
That part, I know he's coming off of an injury from last
Yeah,
year.
he has to clear that. So that'll tell us what's going on. So right now he's not even in the conversation until he clears medicals.
Well, he'll be cheap anyway. I feel like coming off the injury,
I
he'll
think
be
so too.
he'll be cheap if they want to bring him back.
I think so
If you
too.
want to keep him, and then if you draft Styles and then you have him coming off the bench, that's good right there. So,
what's you guys' mindset on Tibbs?
Look for a 3 or a 2.
Okay,
y'all gonna hate
I
me.
could roll with that. Eh?
If Crosby can get you 2 first-round draft picks, why the hell can't you at least go in hitting the table for 1?
For Tibbs?
Tibbs.
I just think
1, and he's what, 25 years old, 26 years old?
Mm-hmm.
So he's young. He has shown that he can produce. Now, he's not an elite pass rusher, but he's a good edge player.
Yeah, he's above average run stopper.
So if you can back down, and that's part of negotiation. So I'm coming in asking for a 1 with the mindset of maybe I can get a 2 and a player.
Right.
okay, I can see that aspect.
So, and I get the 3. I get the 3 personally. If I'm going to ask for a 3, I want multiple 3s, and I don't want a 4. I'm not taking a 4 for him.
Hell no. Hell no.
Can't. I can't.
Hell no.
I can't.
I agree. I definitely wouldn't go lower than 3
Hell
for sure.
Yeah. So that's how I look at.
Yeah, he was a 5th overall pick.
Yeah, it's that's why I'm like, Crosby to me, and what did Dallas give up for Gary? Because they gave up what? 3rd-round draft picks, if I'm not mistaken.
Hey, listen, I was drafting Leo Chanel to our team in mock drafts that year when he was coming out of college, when he was in the draft. I wouldn't mind having a running back like Leo Chanel, a linebacker like Leo Chanel.
Yeah. That's LRP boy right there. Yeah. Definitely a name.
Tua got signed to Atlanta, yeah.
Who?
Tua got signed to Atlanta.
Because that injury to damn, I forget his name already. Yeah, Penix.
They got 2 lefty quarterbacks now.
What they saying now? They saying that that injury is major, like it's serious.
No, this is kind of like a precaution in a sense, because Tua is realistically to me Tua
Right.
is.
He's injury prone as hell.
Mm-hmm.
He's had way too many concussions, man. That man don't even. He should
probably don't need to be playing no AstroTurf in no damn dome. That's for damn sure. That's where you don't need to be playing at.
He need to be playing golf somewhere, enjoying his money.
Isaac Sayamawa signed with the Cardinals, 3 years, 331.5.
Did anybody pick up Kyler Murray yet?
No, he's gonna take his time probably.
But most of all, don't they still have to pick up some of that contract?
Yeah, they're gonna eat it. It's like the Tua contract.
Damn. That was over 200 million. God damn.
Left on the books? I don't think it was that much.
No, it was his contract was over 200 million.
Initially, I'm saying what's left on the books. That's
it. He only played 2 years of it out, if I'm not mistaken. And it was a 5-year. So 3 years is definitely left. Maybe you can get out of it after the 3rd year, maybe 4th. Wiggle room, depending on
Yeah,
How
he's on a
how you do it.
5-year, 230 and 22
Mm-hmm.
to release. They're going to potentially incur a $54.7 million cap hit.
Right. This is what I'm saying. So basically, Arizona's still paying the tab, and whoever picks it up will pay maybe
Mm-hmm.
a year at the most, not two.
Nah, if you cut him, you're eating everything, and then it's just like Tua. Tua's going to sign
Yeah.
for the vet minimum.
Mm. Right, because
So
he's still
Listen,
getting paid from another team.
yeah, he's not. They're not picking him up, and they're not picking him up off of waivers. They're waiting for him to clear, so now you can offer him the vet minimum. Now, if you pick him up off a
hello,
waiver, then yeah, you have to eat that whole contract.
Right. So that's the thing. So we gonna see what's up. Real quick, we
Well,
football people. So I just would like to know, where do you think he would be an actual good fit at? Like where would he
who?
play
I'm
Tua?
trying to think
I'm sorry, Murray, Kyler Murray.
who the other quarterback teams that need quarterbacks do. I know the Jets and who
The
else?
Jets, that's the only team I can think
Because
of.
the Dolphins got Malik Willis earlier, and I'm pretty sure
Yo,
they
and I'm
Yep.
yeah,
they
and
got a
I'm
they got
happy
a
to see
plan.
that.
They got a plan for him.
I'm
So
I'm happy to see that. He
Oh,
earned it, man. He earned it.
The
He
Raiders
hold,
are in
earned
the
it.
hold up one
draft.
second. Hold up one second. Giants need to sign another wide receiver. Hodgins is a backup wide receiver. Anyone know Romeo Dobbs' market? If they don't sign another wide receiver, afraid they will be drafting a wide receiver, not five, not Styles. Listen, if they bring in a dog at middle linebacker, then I am perfectly okay with them getting a wide receiver at 5. But if they do not address that middle linebacker position in free agency, I don't want nobody other than Sonny Styles in that 5th pick.
see, here's the thing with the fifth pick is the boy Banks
Because
from
you could get
Ohio
a
State.
receiver at
He
37.
nice, he
Huh?
nice and everything. But do I really want? I don't know if I want to put the number 5 pick on him when you got like a potential Caleb Downs right there or Sonny Styles sitting right there. You know what I mean? I just put a little more value in those guys. You know what I mean? At the number 5 overall pick. That's just how. That's the only thing. That's just my only
I'm gonna tell
reservation
you
about.
right now. We grab a Cardinal Tate, right, Mac, and I'm okay.
Yeah.
We grab a Cardinal Tate at 5. He's okay.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, maybe I just because I want what I want. You know what I
I
mean?
know,
Maybe
yeah,
I
and there's
just.
nothing wrong with it. And ain't it a great thing to be able to
But
just talk like that?
yeah, I just yeah. Because I just feel like with the wide receivers, I feel like you get a little luckier with them down the line. You know what I mean? Later picks. Look at Amon Ross St. Brown. I mean, some of the best wide receivers in the league right now, currently, were late
Jeff
round draft
Brazo.
picks. Man, they weren't necessarily top high end first round draft picks. So I
Yeah.
mean,
But you have to have a
I
coach
get it.
that has the right game plan for them and put them in the right system and give them the ability to develop with the skill set he had. He came into a system that fit everything that he could possibly do with a quarterback that they just got that was developing in Jared Goff at that time, but an offensive coordinator with Ben Johnson that just, he had every skill that it came down to when it came to OC, his style of OC play. So it implements most wide receivers and slots and offensive players. He has the mind, bro. It's all about the
I
mindset.
feel you. Look, I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm be mad if they drafted Cardinal Tate. I
Right.
wouldn't be like bad about it.
Right.
I'm
I
just
know
more
you
right
just want
now.
what you want. I feel you. I got you, bro.
Yeah,
You just nothing there's
exactly.
nothing wrong with being selfish, my brother.
Here you
But
go.
I believe we can address the wide receiver in the draft. And it don't have to be the first round. There's
Okay.
there's
I'm gonna give you some
guys
names,
there at
guys.
37. Yeah, go ahead.
We
Chris
might.
Brazo, Chris Bell, Omar Cooper. You can get them in the second round. Malachi Fields, you can probably get into the into the fourth round, maybe.
Chris
You know,
Bell.
yeah, we you and I, Lou, we did that. What you call it? You have Surratt, Skylar Bell, Jacoby Lane, the kid
The
from
UFC dude. Yeah,
yeah. You
yeah.
you got you got whatchamacallit from who we just talked about from Cincinnati.
Here we go, boy.
Yeah, so there's
Yes.
plenty of receivers you can get later. Yes, do they need to be developed? Yes, I'm not going to sit here and say they don't need to be developed, but when they produce, you're gonna be like, oh wow, they went that late in the draft. So there's talent in this draft and at the wide receiver position, and it
I
wouldn't
like the
surprise me
Boston kid too, Coach. I like the Boston kid.
from B.
What up, B?
Yeah,
Laugh
yeah.
out loud, AWD. That Rodriguez, the thing about the Rodriguez, I like him a lot, actually, too. But the thing is, with the Giants, the way the Giants draft picks are set up right now, they would have to do some wheeling or dealing a little bit because he's not going to probably go in the first round necessarily, and then where he's probably, where John's picking at in the second round is probably a little too high to go, out there for him at that point in time. And then with the Giants lacking with third round pick, it probably just kind of miss out on him a little bit. But I do like him. I do feel you where you're going with him. I do like Rodriguez.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
I think Boston is going in the first round. I do. I think he might make it to the first round.
JC Warbound, what's going on, my brother?
Concepcion is a first rounder. He's a dog. He's definitely a dog and a dynamic returner too. What he did down in Texas A&M is like, whoa.
Inside linebackers 5 more. Texas Tech guy, Georgia guy. These inside linebackers that are projected high.
Texas Tech. You can probably get him. Let me see.
He probably going like late in the second.
Reese won't be there at 5. That's why I haven't brought his name up because it's not realistic that he'll be there for the Giants at 5.
Yeah, Rodriguez probably gonna go late in the second, probably, maybe possibly early third, but I don't think really much more.
What about my son Delaney from LSU?
Burn 1,000 calories.
Yeah. How would y'all feel about if we drafted a CB at 5? But him though, specifically.
Well, him. It would have to be him.
Yeah, him. That's why I said him. You see how I caught that, right, Matt? Him specifically. Right, him. Let's get that out.
I'd be all right with him too. I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't be mad at that either.
Because you know what he does to your defense. He takes away one half of the field, or he'll learn to, because he's going to face some tough wideouts when he comes to this division. But you know what that boy is about.
Mm-hmm. I think we got to see how the rest of free agency plays out, though, for that. Because, like I said, I'm really more Sonny Styles, Carnell Tate at this point is really.
Yeah, that's where I'm at with it. That's where I'm at with it.
That's what I want. One of them two.
And if we grab Styles, I definitely want Denzel Boston.
I just want the record to reflect, you know what I'm saying, that I'm back on my bullshit. 11-6. Let's go. You heard? I don't want to hear nothing, son. The Giants is pushing for the playoffs this year. Contender this year. In contention. Fighting for a spot this year.
Man, what's going on with you, man? I ain't heard you say a word since you've been on here, man.
I think he's talking to a kid or something.
No, he's at work.
He's at work
in his office.
Nimar, peace, my brother.
But I'm gonna step out because I'm about to head into the gym. But yeah, great day overall for the Giants. Love getting the linebacker. Resigning Illuminor was really important. And we got a new punter. I'm glad about that. I was tired of seeing Jamie Gillen's sorry ass on the field. But best of luck to all you guys. It's always great coming on once in a while to talk some Giants football. And I'll keep in touch with all your streams, man. Appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rob Burgundy.
And Alex.
Hi,
what's up, guys?
My guy. Yo, Miz, what's up, baby?
What's going on?
All right, so what do you think about Edmonds? What do you think about Isaiah Likely? What do you think about the punter? Let us have it, Miz. What's your take on today so far? Day one of the free agency. Yeah, we hear you. Yes, we hear you. We hear you, bro.
Yeah, he's on.
But I don't think
yes, we hear you.
Maybe he don't hear us.
Yeah.
That's what it is. He don't hear us.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, Miz is going crazy right now.
Miz. Might need to just jump out and jump back in or something, like we started or something. Yeah,
You know
getting
it's
rid of
real when the
Gano.
screen just turned black.
Yeah, we got to get rid of Gano.
Yeah, that's clutch. That's got to go. That's got to happen.
I think that's just gonna happen. All I think we doing is just waiting to start clapping.
Mr. Stephen Bloom, what's going on, my brother?
Stephen Bloom, long
Thank you
time
very
no
much.
see, brother.
I appreciate that, my brother. I'm glad to see me back too. There's Miz.
Hi
Who's
guys,
that in the middle there?
it's me, Max.
No, that's Miz in the middle.
Yeah,
Miz is the black. Miz is the black spot.
right. Miz is the blackout right now.
Damn, Lou, you just did that to him.
Hey guys,
What's going on?
What up, bro?
not much. I kept tabs on a good chunk of the free agency claims earlier too. Though I wasn't on live for it, but as for how I think the Giants made out first day of free agency, I don't have an issue with it.
Is it somebody that you feel that is in free agency that you want to bring over to the squad?
Given there's not much left, I don't really know.
But what is left? You know, if you could just choose something out of what is left, what would you bring over to the squad?
If we could get Brian Thomas Jr., probably.
And he is a free agent, right?
No, he's not a free agent.
Okay, see, that's the problem, right?
He's a trade. You had to trade.
Right, that's what I'm saying. See, that's the issue.
Let me check the free agency market. Let me see who's left.
Right. And right now, is that even an option? Is Jacksonville talking about wheeling and dealing?
According to some reports, we got some interest. You know, I mean, Giants been reaching out,
right,
trying to figure out something, make something happen.
Say something, Miz. Say something, Miz.
I hear you. Can you hear us?
Yes.
Can you hear us, brother?
Yeah, I hear you. What's going on? How's everything? Oh man, it's a good day.
What's
I think the
going
Giants
on?
are having a good day, man. I'm happy. I'm
Absolutely.
excited. I'm waiting because there's some news that we haven't made our biggest grab yet out of Jocelyn Anderson.
Pause.
So I know for a fact that we probably getting Vera Tucker, which is a beast of a player. I mean, they're stacking up one hell of an O-line, man. I'm excited about it, and they're also still negotiating with Wyatt Teller out of the Browns. So, I mean, if they land those two, man, what a hell of an O-line! What a day. My only worry is corner. So I don't know what we're gonna do there, but
we might even draft one.
We're gonna figure it out. Is what we're gonna do. Like Coach said earlier before you came on, Miz, we got grown men in the room. They're gonna figure it out.
Oh, Sean, we
I'm not worried about
understand. We absolutely understand the importance of the Isaiah Likely pick. We are ecstatic about it. But sorry, go ahead, continue, Miz.
No, I agree. I love what they're doing. I love that that blocking is like literally the number one thing. Finally, Harbaugh gets it. And personally, as I've been saying for a while, a guy that's been a favorite of mine personally for years, Tremaine Edmonds, man. Excited about that one. Yeah.
And just to jump on what Steven said up there in the comments about the linebackers, man. Yeah, we get Sonny Styles at number 5, man. Add him with Tremaine Edmonds, and then obviously just with Burns, Abdul Carter, man. Like you said, it's looking like the old school giant linebacking forward, man. It's looking like one of those again. Might have to get a nickname for them cats or something, man.
The Blitz Squad. We already got one. The Blitz Squad, baby.
Well, here's the shock that we just found about 5 minutes ago. Quincy Williams agrees to terms with the Cleveland Browns, has left the New York Jets. Not that we care, but I'm just saying it's a bit of a shock.
Wow, yeah, I didn't see that happening. I thought he was gonna lock that up. But they freeing up money for who they need to get. So I get it.
Braxton
Listen,
Jones
man,
re-signed
if we get Vera Tucker,
oh boy,
if that rumor turns out to be true and we get Elijah Vera Tucker, brother, it's going to be a problem.
Reed Blankenship, 3 years, $24.75 million
Oh.
to Houston.
Oh no. Oh Lou, the Tucker is real because someone I know, well, you know Buko, he's connected to some he's a diehard, you know, so he's a Jet guy, and someone inside the Jets reported that he's gonna be a Giant.
Interesting.
Vera Tucker.
Mr. Eric James Johnson, he says, with Edmonds and Styles, I dare CeeDee Lamb to go over the middle.
Cardinals announced 1-year deals for LJ
Y'all gonna get me in trouble with my lady.
Chad Ryland, and Blake Gillikin. How much there?
Camp bodies like a mother.
Now that Flott is in Tennessee, does that mean Banks gets a second chance with Denard because he played well under Wink? Not saying he's a savior.
Absolutely. And that's the reason why we won't say his name. He will have a resurgent year at cornerback because of Denard and Harbaugh. They know what to do. We'll see that kid play to his full potential.
Banks will ball out this year. Banks will be a ball hawk this year.
Absolutely. He's going to be who we wanted him to be. I guarantee that.
Yeah. Give him another chance here.
Damn right they got him. With that, with Denard and Harbaugh, absolutely.
Talking about Deontay Banks resurgence?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hope that happens. I'm rooting for the young man.
Book it.
I'll say this: Arizona is doing what it can in its free agency ramble. I mean,
we're going to have to change the name. We're going to have to change the name of the Titans to the Giants.
Well, what they doing?
They're setting the seats, grabbing all our players.
They're selling for Jacoby Brissett at quarterback in Arizona, though. I mean, he's not bad, but I mean, just going.
Hey guys, hit that thumbs up button. Leave your comments in the comment section, man. We'll read them out and we'll respond to you. But if you're coming in my house, wipe your shoes, man. Hit that thumbs up button, man. That's how you help the channel grow. Engage with the channel, man. Let the algorithm know that you're liking this, you're enjoying this, you're getting some information out of it, whatever the case may be. Hit that thumbs up button. But continue. I digress.
Per Dan Dugan, Jermaine Illumino's contract details: 3 years, 39, 24.5 guaranteed, including the 12 mil signing bonus. Cap hits in 26, 6 million, 27, 17.1. 28, 18 mil. No guarantees in 2028, so the Giants could get out of the deal after 27 and create 12 million in cap with a savings of $4 million in dead money. So interesting.
And that's the reason why. See, that's why I talk about Joe Shane the way that I talk about him. I don't care how people feel when it comes to the money. In contractual agreements, that man knows exactly what to do. So for all y'all Joe Shane haters, you see how he keeps on allowing us to have money when it matters most.
It is a fact. He's good with the books. He's good with the books.
That's all we need him for.
Yeah, that's a steal of a deal right there, brothers.
Come
that's
on,
a steal
man.
of a deal.
Absolutely.
Big Blue Newsroom is just posted. The Giants are in active negotiations with both Vera Tucker and Wyatt Teller per Connor Hughes.
Thank you
I was
very much,
reading that
Mr.
before
Eric
I came
James.
on. That's what I was saying, man. Both of them, the Giants trying to get. If the Giants land both of them, man, they hit a grand slam today. You talking about an O-line that we've been, yearning for a decade.
That we have.
Facts. That's how I started my YouTube channel.
I will say one thing, Lou, about the NFC East, if I may. I'm going to tell you right now, man. I don't care if you like it or not. I'm going to keep it real. The Dallas Cowboys is going to be a team to be reckoned with. It's going to be
us and the Cowboys. Yep. I said that earlier.
The Cowboys are putting together a savage, bro.
Which is horrible because my wife is a Dallas fan and I'm a Giants fan. So if we bumping heads this season, this household is going to be horrible. Okay? I'm going to be walking by talking shit.
Very paradoxical for you, isn't it, Lou?
Huh?
That's very paradoxical, isn't it, for you, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's all right. I tell people all the time when they say, "What are you doing with a Dallas fan?" Any woman that can cheer for a team that hasn't given her nothing to cheer about for 30 years is a loyal woman. I take that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, make sure she didn't hear you say that.
Oh, she's heard
Oh,
me say
I'm
it.
sure he's said that plenty of times.
Hey, let me ask you a question because it's out there today, right? There's a lot of rumors on Thomas Jr. Can the Giants trade Kayvon for Thomas Jr. straight
Oh
up?
man, I'm gonna keep it real with you, Miz.
What?
Yo, listen,
What?
Probably not.
E is with it. You know how you be like, yo, E, you with it? E is with it. I just need you to
Tag
know.
me in. Tag
Honestly,
me in.
I'm gonna be
Yeah,
They
honest, bro.
trying.
E
I'm
is
not sure.
with it.
I'm not sure
What?
Jacksonville will be with it.
I'm
To
with
be
it.
honest, I'm not sure Jacksonville will be with it. I think they might
But
want a little more. Honestly, I think they
but
will.
all right, so maybe we could work out a late round during 27. But the thing
So
is, they
Tibbs,
got a
Tibbs
lot
and
of
Tibbs
receivers.
and
They got a deep receiver room, guys. You
yeah,
know, so they would take an edge.
Tibbs in the third.
We
No,
don't even.
no,
Are
that's
y'all
too
okay
much.
with
Tibbs in
that?
a
No, no,
stick.
no, 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 no,
That's
no,
too
no.
much. I'm asking you
Tom,
guys.
give me Thomas in the third for Tibbs.
Right.
I don't know if they're doing that, Coach.
Yeah, they ain't going. Yeah,
They ain't
they're not
doing
playing
that.
them games. They're not doing that. They're not gonna do that.
Hey, a
I
closed
know, but
mouth don't get fed. A closed
listen.
mouth don't get
So
fed. That's
so
what you do in negotiations.
so let me play Angel's advocate. Kayvon Thibodeau in a third round pick. Who's with
No,
it? Who's not?
no,
So you're
no,
saying a future
Nope.
third rounder because we don't have
A future third
okay.
rounder, like next year.
no,
No.
No?
no way,
Come on, man.
no way.
Y'all gotta think,
That's
man. We
too
got a
much. You're
different
getting robbed, E.
we got
That's
a
too
different
much.
that's not robbery
It's
when
good
you
to
got that
have the
man on the
big
other
blue
side.
crew in the building on day one of the free agency. You heard?
Yo, that's not
Yeah,
too much, Miz. You gotta think
That's
about who
too
that
much.
man is
That's too
over there.
much. E,
Okay.
I love you. That's
So
too much, bro.
so think about this. When these two route running demonic attacks is out there beating coverage because you cannot double
I
them at
know.
all.
I know.
And we giving our quarterback that much time in the pocket to get the ball to these savages, along with Isaiah Likely, along with a
Where's
running
my
game.
whistle?
Come on,
Where
brother.
is my whistle?
Come
Yeah,
on,
but
yeah.
a
brother.
three
Where's
is
my
a
Come
whistle?
three
on,
is too
brother.
Hey,
much, bro.
That's too
I
I
much.
mean,
want
you
to
gotta think
know.
about
I
it. You
want
gotta
to
think about
know.
it.
Hey, I want to know you guys' opinion on this question right here. Wilkins. Are you guys with getting Wilkins and putting him alongside Dexter? They played in
Of
college.
Of course. Yeah.
Sure.
Can you keep him under control?
Yeah, I was just about to say that, coach.
Nah, I don't want.
Can the
I don't
brain
need none of that.
I think so that Dexter can since he's like they're very tight.
I
So
don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that shit. We need players that's focused on football. That's on the mission at hand, not all the extra dumb shit. I don't
yeah, like his
I don't
mind
want
is
to be
not
bothered with all that.
his
I don't want
mind
to
is
be
not
bothered.
in the right place for a place like New York City. And a coach like Harbaugh is not having it. You feel me?
Hey, Nimmer, if
okay,
we
what
can pull
about
that
what's his
off,
name? Hold on. What about Tomlinson? He's free now. Delvin
Let's do it.
Tomlinson, bring him
Let's
We
home.
bring
said
that
earlier.
back. Bring
we
that
talked
back.
about that earlier. Absolutely, shouldn't have nothing
We
to worry.
absolutely
absolutely,
with it. We with it.
absolutely. What?
Bring that back.
Man,
We good.
yes, yes.
Either him or whatchamacallit with Tennessee, what's his name? Sebastian Joseph,
Day.
Yeah, we might as well pick up a Tennessee player. They got about 5 Giants over there.
Well, we took
We
the
got to get
defensive
something out
coordinator.
of them.
Got the defensive
They gotta have
coordinator,
him.
bro.
Those are Dable guys. So Dable got his guys. It's all right.
Is Bellinger a Dable guy? 'Cause I couldn't tell the last couple of years.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna be watching. I want to see if Dable's quarterback gets a concussion within the first 6 weeks. That's all I want to know.
If Bellinger go down there and Dayball got Bellinger out there flossing at tight end, yo, I'm gonna be just like, yo, dude.
So what is
Damn right
Dable's
here.
position pause at Tennessee?
Offensive coordinator.
Offensive coordinator.
Oh my God.
And we play them week
But
one
let's be
teams.
honest, yo,
Week
E, let's
one.
be honest. He's going to be helping out Salah a lot. It's like having 2 head coaches, sort of.
No, it's like having one head coach and somebody who pretended to be a coach.
Well, you know what I mean. But
Well, you can let Dayball. I mean, the thing is, Dayball can get back to doing what he does best and just focusing.
Hey,
strictly on
Boricua was good.
I'm gonna be
real
real with you guys right now. I'm gonna be dead honest. You can remember I
I'll
said
be
this.
there.
Those guys are gonna succeed over there because they're not gonna be hounded by the fans and the media, bro.
Guys, we got an update.
I will say
It
this.
better
Hold
be
on, Snarf.
about us.
Hold on, Snarf. Darius Alexander was turning it on the second half of the season. I'm anxious to see if he takes that big step this year too.
Yeah, you do.
He
Yeah, you do.
absolutely will. First of all, he was only injured, and people was shitting on him because he was injured. But once he got healthy, he showed exactly who we saw in college, on film, and doing what we needed to do. We saw it.
Yeah. And you got rid of that early defensive coordinator who sucked.
Right.
You get no argument from me, Mr. Bloom. They both sucked as head coaches. Damn right.
Hold on, Mets. What were
But
you
Aaron
gonna report,
Rodgers,
Mets?
Aaron Rodgers had a hand in making Salah suck.
Okay.
And Brian Dable just did what he did on his own.
We just lost Dane Belton to the Jets. 1 year, $6 million contract.
I'm okay with that.
See you later,
Man, the
Dane.
biggest deal in the world.
Have a
I'm
nice, have a
okay with
nice,
that. That ain't nothing to me.
have fun in the other locker room.
We always play a swap with the Jets. Now, if we get Vera Tucker, you won't even be
Oh, my
thinking about
God.
Dane Belton for the rest of your life.
Now listen, while I like Sonny Styles, don't get me wrong. Don't be surprised if Harbaugh likes Downs better at safety.
You know what?
I'm fine with that too.
That's why they did it, E. That's why the Jets signed what's his name just now.
Oh,
That
man.
tells you Tucker is a giant. You'll see.
Listen, I'm all good with that. All he doing is changing colors in the locker room. That's fine. And he's changing mindsets because he will be a better Vera Tucker here than he was there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, let me tell you something. When I heard the signings earlier today, it was cool. I was happy. When we landed Edmonds, the Miz was very excited. Very. I don't think people realize what type of linebacker we got in Tremaine Edmonds. I think you do realize, but
Oh, we do.
it's been a long time
know
since
exactly
we could
what
line up a
kind of that
motherfucker, okay? And he could stare at the other team and intimidate him. That's what he is.
And he's only 27 years old. Still a young man.
And like you said, if you add Styles, if they do add Styles, and you know what? I would bring back McFadden on a cheap $2 million right now.
See, that's what we was discussing. That's what I was asking the fellas. Do y'all feel that after he clears medicals, though? Because obviously he's still going through that. And I'm okay with it.
I'm fine with McFadden being a depth piece in the linebacking role. I like McFadden. I never had a problem with him. I think that was a big part of what the issue with defense last year was, not having a guy like that out there.
He got better each season that he was with us.
Absolutely,
No questions about it.
Absolutely, he did.
So,
like Mac was saying, man, losing McFadden early in week 1 was a huge blow to this defense, man.
Mm-hmm.
It was.
Because I'm just gonna be honest, Moorsal. I mean, I'm not knocking the guy. I don't wanna knock the guy.
He wasn't flashy.
He's not.
And he
He's
didn't
not
stand
McFadden.
out.
He
He
wasn't
wasn't flashy and he didn't stand out, but he was a sure tackler. And that's what you can count on with a guy like McFadden. He's not going to come in there and razzle-dazzle you and wow you with spectacular plays,
right.
but he is a sure tackler.
He was a good blitzer too. Rushing when he get into the quarterback sometimes on them blitzes, he was good at that. I mean, those are things he was good at. Now he was a liability out in coverage. If you need him out in coverage, he can be a liability in those situations. But I mean, look, everybody can't have it all.
McFadden was a better Blake Martinez.
True.
Yeah, he was getting better and better too until
He
that
was a better Blake Martinez.
McFadden was. I didn't have a problem with McFadden at all. I think, like I said, the fact that he's coming off this injury, you can get him for the cheap, at least a 1 year deal.
1 year,
like a little prove-it deal. You know what I mean? At this point, just go ahead and let you know are you worthy of a long-term extension. But at the end of the day, I would be okay with getting McFadden.
He's a high energy guy. He's a guy who is respected in the locker room. He's a hard worker when it comes to showing up. You know what I'm saying? He has skills and he has the right mindset. I guarantee they get him on a cheap deal. Guaranteed.
Newman ain't big enough to play linebacker.
Hey, Mr. Bloom, I like
not in this league.
Mr. Sean Lee, I like the Edmonds signing. I also like the Likely signing. I think both of those were phenomenal moves for day one. If what Miz is saying is true and Vera Tucker is coming over here, that is a phenomenal day one. I can't wait to see how the rest of this free agency shapes up. And I'm already thinking about what the draft is going to look like. So get ready for a mock draft sometime this week. Me and Mac, we're going to probably team up and go and do one live. Any of you guys that are on the panel, welcome to join us to do a live mock draft, and we'll let the fans comment and vote on who they think we should pick where, and we'll do an interactive mock draft with the fans, with the chat. All right?
All right.
Yo, I'd like to name another player. I'm hoping that we'll get it. It probably won't be now, not day one, but I would love McCord, the fullback from the Ravens. I hope he comes up here with Harbaugh. Give me another beast blocker.
He said the Giants are expected to sign former Ravens cornerback Ardarius Washington to a one-year deal.
What?
Don't have
That's
to
a-
with it.
Hold up.
Right.
Say that again.
The Giants are expected to sign former Ravens cornerback Ardarius Washington to a one-year deal.
Important that.
I don't know if I want to deal with that.
He's already signed, bro.
He's an
Popping
injury.
up. He's already signed.
He's an injury waiting to happen, man. That's all he is.
Man, I don't
He's an
know if
injury
I
waiting
want
to
to
happen.
deal with that, man.
He's an
But
injury
bro,
waiting
it's
to
a
happen.
one-year
Come on.
deal, and we need depth in the secondary badly. You can't just be naked.
No, I understand that. No, I'm
Listen,
just saying. I want people to get like this guy to be somebody. People are just getting like over like the cornerback. Oh, they're dressing the cornerback right now. No, that's not dressing. That's just like
That
you said.
I need y'all to know he is
Can't buy.
definitely quality depth. That is,
That's it.
yo,
That's
he
not
ain't
like
he ain't it at all. Like
that's not addressing the issue. That's just bringing
never.
getting some bodies in here.
If we was
Getting
playing
bodies in here.
tag, he would never be it.
Listen,
No.
we're going to get Damani Jackson to be our cornerback, all right, from Alabama. Don't you worry. We got this.
I like the kid from Georgia too, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget his name right now. The kid from Georgia, the cornerback. It'll come to me. I'll look it up. I haven't been paying attention to college in the
You
last
said
30 days.
cornerback from Georgia.
Yeah, from Georgia. What's his name?
I'll tell you in 1 second. Hold on. Let me pull it up. You know I got my little defense back.
Who's that? Baker, the guy we drafted from Georgia? No, I'm joking. Go ahead.
Yeah, right.
Talking about DeAndre.
That cat working in the grocery store right now somewhere. Bro.
Yo, straight like that. He got a ring too.
Yeah, he do.
Straight up.
Got one with the Chiefs.
Yeah.
And man Tony went out there and got a ring with the Chiefs and shit.
Jalen Everett.
Jalen Milroe got a ring too.
Are you talking about Jalen
From Alabama?
Everett?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely, he did.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, I am. Him right there. That guy.
Okay. Everett.
I'm okay with that.
6'1", running 4.39 40.
Boy.
And run defense 87, tackling 76, coverage 74%. It's better in man press, but at 76% win rate. Zone he's at 68%, projected to be a third rounder.
Yeah.
And some of his sprints, top end straight line speed, good size, strong run defender, patient hands at the line of scrimmage and press. Reads quarterback eyes well in the zone coverage. Some of his weaknesses, transition and change of direction, not matching his straight line. Grabby at the break point. And he
yeah, I could have told you that, coach. You don't need that. You got to eat. You don't need that. He's susceptible to double moves, right? And his mirroring, flipping of the hips can use some work with quicker twitcher wide receivers. Like if a guy is like a 5'10", 5'11" guy with quick twitch. He's going to not struggle with it, but he has to learn how to adjust to it because he has great straight line speed, which also means he has great recovery speed. If you're running like, you know, a post or a skinny corner or a slant, he has great recovery speed. But once a guy takes a certain angle on him, it'll be different for him. But he'll learn all of that. Everybody comes out with some type of issue. But trust me, his size, his speed, his skill set is built for the NFC East.
Well, we've got a release announcement. Jaguars release tight end Johnny Munt.
Who is that?
Who cares, bro?
Okay.
Johnny Monk.
Who is that?
Munt.
Like, what did he do in his life?
Yo, every stadium needs a man to clean up the garbage cans. You know that.
Yeah, God bless him. God bless him.
Well, Giants just signed Chris Maris this morning, so they're not probably looking for that. Right
Hey,
now.
let me ask a question to Coach Ed. Coach Ed, if the Giants were able to pick up both these guys tonight or tomorrow, AVT and Teller, will the Giants, and they should, will they cut Runyon, or what do you do with him? You're holding $9.2 million.
Yeah, you should cut Runyon because you don't need him any longer because they're going to be your starters unless you're telling me you're signing Teller for backup money. Now, if you're signing him for backup money, then that's a different ballgame. But I'm thinking he's going to come in to battle for the starting spot. So, personally speaking, yeah, you let him go. And if need be, you can probably draft someone. And I know people don't like hearing a rookie backup, but you can still probably do that. And you still have time left in the rest of free agency to probably pick up, a cheap end veteran minimum type of a player. So,
yeah,
because Runyon, like you said, is what, 9.5, almost 10 mil.
9.2 million, I believe. 9.2 million exactly.
So between him and Gano, and then you start getting into your restructures, you're gonna open up a whole lot more money.
That's right.
Also, 5.3
It's a great time to be a Giant fan right now, isn't it, fellas?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. We're having more and more good days. I was gonna say that earlier, but why is Gano still on this team for 5.3 million?
We're just waiting. We're just waiting, man. We're just waiting. That's it.
It's about time. There's no way he's not gonna be here in September,
bro. Yeah, it's just a wait, man.
I'm not gonna lie to you now. I'm gonna be honest. I got a lot of hate for that fucking guy. I'll tell you right now, man. For how many times he played around and clowned around. Oh, I'm ready to go. Oh, I can't go. Yo, he costed us some games the last 2 years, man. I know people want to blame that on the coach and all that. I understand that, but he's him too.
Trust me, there's enough blame to go around the entire organization. But when you take the job of head coach, that team is a reflection of you. So, yes, you get the blame, just like a quarterback gets the blame. Comes with the territory.
I tell you, Lou, honestly, I understand people's anger with him, but I wish the guy does good in Tennessee. I don't know. I got nothing against Dabo at all, man.
And we played Tennessee this year. We played Tennessee this year and the Colts. So I don't want him to do good in Tennessee. I want to go over there and stomp his ass. Okay. First off,
I'm gonna tell you this.
And second of all, I hope we see half injured or not fully recuperated Daniel Jones.
That's
because I guarantee you he's got a chip on his shoulder against the New York Giants organization.
And he got some shit over there. Right.
I don't want to be on the opposite end of that ass whooping because he's mad at the organization. Okay. So I hope we play Daniel Jones before he's back to 100%.
Yeah, I hear all that, but the Colts, they lost some big pieces.
Like what? Talk to me.
Didn't they lose both receivers?
Nah, they signed Alex Pierce, but they traded Pittman to Pittsburgh.
And then I know he's not a major piece, but Kwity Paye went to the Raiders, right? That's their
Kwity Paye went to the Raiders, yeah.
And what
Rosario, Honey Badger in the building. What's going on, my brother? Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just asking about the Colts. So that was the only piece that they signed in free agency see today at all? Was just
Well,
re-signing Alex Pierce?
only big name that I heard. Yeah, that's the only big one I heard from them. Man.
Okay.
He got paid too.
E-Man Perry in the building. What's good, my brother?
Yo, do y'all agree? I'm gonna share something with y'all. Y'all tell me if y'all agree with this.
Yeesh.
Where is it? You
Leonard
got it,
Bond
Lou?
signing is a beast for the Raiders.
Raiders had an A+ day, bro.
Because I'm going to tell you right now, people can say what they want about Daniel Jones. That brother went over there to the Colts and was in the MVP conversation until he tore his Achilles. So it was definitely a coaching problem and not just a DJ problem.
And everybody saw that and was waiting. You know what's sad? The sad part is this, right, Lou? Because we only talking football. It's not about being a Daniel Jones fan. It's about knowing this game. When he went over there, he had everything that we were supposed to try to give him so he could be successful, right? He had an offensive line that gave him some time. He had wide receivers that could win one-on-one. He had a running game that was probably the best for the first 7 games in the NFL. And he played the best football of his career the first 7 to 9 games, and he would have beat the Rams if it wasn't for his dumbass wide receiver.
And I would have got away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling kids. No,
exactly. You feel me? So guess what? We watched him play football, and every week, bro, somebody, something, and some fandom, some group of people, factions, tried to hate on this dude. And no matter what, he was just winning. He was just winning. And then the NFL finally changed their thought processes. Like, yo, this dude is actually a player. This dude is in an MVP conversation. Nobody had nothing to say about Daniel Jones for the first 9 weeks of the season. Nobody.
And then he screws up his right leg and then tears it, which screws him up and causes a downturn, and then tears his Achilles in his left leg and puts him out of commission for the rest of the year.
Because he was playing injured the whole time.
Yes, I would absolutely make that trade because Brian Thomas is better than probably anybody. You're going to get 37 most likely. So yes.
What's the trade? I can't see it. No.
He says, are you guys trading 37 for Brian Thomas? Styles at 5, trade 37 for Brian Thomas, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes,
I would. I'm making that trade. Brian Thomas Jr. is he's better than what you're going to get at 37. Anybody most likely.
Yeah, I'll do that trade.
If that's
but I
what
want to turn around and trade Kayvon for a 3rd rounder so that we can recover a pick.
I'd rather trade him for a 6th
I would like
rounder.
to do that, you know.
I told you before,
whatever.
if I'm trading Kayvon, I'm starting at a 1st rounder with the eye of getting a 2nd rounder.
I can see that.
So is that the grade? Is that a grade for how?
This is somebody who put this together. He said the total winners are the Giants, the Bengals, and the Steelers. Then you go down A+, good stuff, solid, all the way down. I'm just laughing at the bottom one, at the very last one. The
Eagles. They didn't really make no noise today.
No, they made noise. They lost key players. They lost some key players.
You know what's funny?
Right, they lost Dean.
They lost Mills too. I mean, the linebacker Phillips. That's what I meant. Phillips, not Mills.
You lost Blankenship. You just lost him. So yeah, they lost a lot of good players.
Oh, good
for them.
All right.
I'm not losing sleep over anything bad happening to the Philadelphia Eagles. Ever.
I knew you guys would love that. I knew you would love it.
Nah, but what's funny is look at the 2 teams that they said was number 1 with us. They're both from the division Harbaugh just came from. So that means that there's a method to the way that they draft to survive that particular division.
Is Aaron Rodgers playing football this year? Is he still sticking around and playing football for Pittsburgh this year?
Yeah, he's going to.
He's having another baby.
He's just doing this shit again. He's doing the same shit for attention again. He's such an attention little
No,
pussy.
he's pregnant again. He's pregnant again.
Because I'm just saying, Kyler Murray, Geno Smith is out there. You know, I'm just two capable quarterbacks. So I was just curious what they was going to do.
Don't you want to know?
You know that the Miami, because I'm down here, right? So this was big talk in the gym this morning before everything broke. We're talking like 9 a.m. You know how depressed these fans are down here. You know that Miami is going to be $99.5 million cap hit because of Tua over the next 2 years.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
That's
They
crazy.
playing games,
But that's the
man.
consequence of constantly out.
Yo, but I got to give them
That's the
credit because
consequence
they
of
still pulled off a
Tudo!
trade. They still pulled off a trade for Willis. So I got to give them a little credit for that.
Yo,
Tudo!
Oh, my brother from another mother. What's going on, man? My boy Tudo, man. Tutto Azzurri.
yo,
G Nation
yo,
popped the
Miz.
shirt out 11-6. This is the first year your shirt can actually be taken seriously.
Yo, son, I already said that before your bald-headed ass came on here, okay?
Yo, don't be putting down the bald headed. I get Salah after you, kid.
Hey, I ain't worried about Salah. Shit,
That
Salah
kid
ain't
proved
worried about Salah.
that kid proved he can play, Miz, and I'm happy for him.
What'd you say?
I'm happy for him. Willis, that kid proved he can play, man.
Yeah, he's
He
gonna
showed,
get a he's gonna get
yeah,
a real opportunity, is what I'm saying.
absolutely.
Yeah.
He developed. You know what I'm saying? Tennessee wasn't the right place for him. He went over to Green Bay. He showed that he could play, control the offense, make throws, regardless to its athleticism. He did what he had to do to get an opportunity to be seen. I hope it
Yeah.
works out for him, man. I really
And
do.
Miami wanted to. Miami straight up said they not signing him to be like no stopgap, whatever they said. They signed him to potentially be the long-term future. So
He
Yeah,
just
why
had to
not?
develop. He had to get them seasons under his belt. He had to get the reps. He definitely showed he could hoop out when Love got hurt. So I'm happy for him, man.
absolutely. Take advantage of the opportunities that young man did, and now he's getting another opportunity to be the guy. So I hope it works out. Got no
Tudo
problem with you
says,
going.
when pain, blood, and struggle is all you know, fighting on battleground becomes natural and quitting becomes impossible. You can't ever beat a man who doesn't know how to quit. That's a fact.
That is the fact.
Yeah.
Heart wins fights. Kyler Murray should go to the Vikings. My nephew be happy because I don't like J.J. McCarthy for the Vikings. Okay. Well, this is a Giant discussion. We don't care about Minnesota.
We didn't care about Texas as they just as Christian Harris is now a Falcon for a year.
See, even the algorithm was cutting you out, Snarf. See you over there, Mac.
The Giants Nation show is posting that the Titans are signing Austin Catrillo, who was the former linebacker that the Giants signed that 1 year. So now they're picking him up.
You know what?
Really trying to make that New York, Tennessee, the
Okay.
Giants, the Tennessee Giants.
So real quick, what is the count
The
of former
Tennessee
Giants?
Little Giants. The Tennessee Little Giants.
What
Right,
is it?
what's the
They
count,
got
though,
6 or
fellas?
7 guys over there now from the Giants.
That are actually going to get playing time or camp bodies?
No, I mean they got Wandale, Cordell Flott, Bellinger. The cats is making a roster. I would
Yeah,
assume.
that's 3. They're definitely going to be playing.
They oh no, that got me with the Scottish Hammer. So
Lost you. I see as of 38 minutes ago, O'Connor is reporting that Thomas Jr. is a huge target for the Giants. He's been so the whole afternoon and evening.
Yeah, they probably on the phone right now while we talking right now. They probably on the phone.
mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, let's make it
No,
happen, baby.
About who?
it need to be
About
that
who,
way. They
Miz?
need to be on the phone.
I'm
About
saying,
who?
For Brian Thomas Jr.
Yes, sir. Make that shit happen. Only
They talking-
you can make
everybody keep
it
forgetting.
happen.
Got
Make
you.
it happen.
They used that first round pick on
Make it
Travis Hunter
happen.
last year. You know what I mean? They gotta at some point they gotta make that pay off. They gotta try to see if that's gonna pay off. So let's go.
Massive salute and respect to all diehard Giants fans on G Nation Sports Network. Tudo, thank you very much, my brother. As he proceeds to say what's up to everybody, Big Lou, Coach Ed, Big Mac, Big Miz.
Snarf,
You
snarf.
didn't see E. You don't see E up there with the little muscular lion that's on roids.
That lion like to tear some
Rico
shit down.
Dowdle is going to the Steelers.
Hey, I think people sleeping on that LOL, the punter, man. People sleeping on it. That was a great signing, man. We might have gave him a little bit of cash, gave him a little bit of money. You know what I mean? He's the highest paid punter in the league. That's fine. Somebody got to be the highest paid punter, though. One of them got to be, so why not ours? You know what I mean? We got a guy that's going to be consistent, better than Jamie and Gillian's been, I would like to assume. So I think that's also special teams is also a big part of the game, man. You can't sleep on special teams. So.
Liz, you mean what kind of book is that? What's that?
It's a new cookbook I got about a month ago.
Oh, okay. All right. They got giant recipes in it?
No, these are all based on the one.
Then to the gulag with you.
I'm going to go with.
We're talking about the free agency, bro, not cookbooks. Stay focused.
I didn't know what was going on.
For me, I just like to sign the Likely, though, because Likely, just with Jackson Dart's skill set, like I said earlier, with him, just the way he extends plays and can make things happen in the way Likely can can create down the field and get open down the field. It could be some big plays to be had that we haven't seen in a long time in New York Giant football, man. I mean, we got a little bit last year. We got a little bit of it last year, you know what I mean? But I think this will open up things big time this year, man. Big time.
Tudo, I can't do that, Tudo. It has my name on it, first of all, and it's a gift. How would I raffle off a gift? That's kind of like re-gifting. That's horrible. I couldn't do that.
Hey, people forget, man. Go ahead,
and
Lou.
trade for Brian Thomas and draft Styles, and I might jump off a building. Well, then don't do none of that.
That's realistic.
Listen,
that's not far fetched, to be honest.
Don't worry, brother. I will have the bubble cushion.
Don't forget that
at the bottom.
Don't forget
so
the chemistry that Dart was
yourself.
building with Theo Johnson. I think he's going to have an even better year this year.
Well, let me tell you something.
We know that Harbaugh likes to use the tight ends. And now you got Likely and Theo. Man, listen.
It's Theo's hands for me. That's all. It's his hands. He gets open.
I think he's a type that'll get better at that. I just think,
he just got to be able to catch the damn ball. He gets open. I have no problem with what he can do when he gets in his routes down the field. He can make things happen. He just sometimes has drops that just kill us, man. And we need consistency there.
I got faith in him, Mac, because he did drop some balls, but then he caught some really hard balls, like in the end zone.
I'm not going to say nothing.
Him and Slayton got the same problem. No catch the crazy shit. You know what I mean? That you like, what the hell? And then they drop the ones that hit him right directly in the hands. And that's what I can't figure out.
Look, we've had a bunch of Evan Ingrams here is what it seems like. We had Evan Ingrams, then we had Evan Ingrams 2.0, then Evan Ingrams 3.0. So,
when Slayton had that catch on the sideline in Chicago, that game, that catch was amazing. It's like, how do you catch that, but you can't catch the damn ball when it hits you direct? He drops it right in the bucket. Jackson Dart dropped one right in the bucket on his head, right in the end zone. And he just dropping shit. You know what I mean? Like, it just bothers me. Look, you an NFL wide receiver, NFL tight end, you get paid to catch the damn football.
Do your job.
Yeah.
I need to know if we cut Slayton, what's the cap hit on that? Is it 12 million or is it 18 million?
Oh, big.
Hold on, I'll tell you 1 second.
I just need to know what the cap hit is.
Well, I mean, we just let Wandell go, so we got to sign a receiver.
Who's remaining in free agency?
As far as receivers, I feel like the three top ones went off the board today already. All three, the top three names went off the board today. Pierce, Wandell, and Mike Evans, they all gone.
Yeah. That was crazy. Mike Evans went to the enemy. That is wow, bro.
But you
That
got wrong.
dude
Like I said,
How
we're
old
talking
is
Sample,
about.
Thomas
Beta,
Jr.? Does
sample,
anyone know how
sample.
old Thomas Jr. is?
Yeah, he's 22,
He's
23.
young. He just got
Yeah, he like
G.
23, bro.
It's only going to be his third year. This is only going to be his third season. He got drafted in the same draft as Malik Neighbors. He was in that draft.
Yo, straight up. Yo, he like 23.
Slayton's cap hit is $15,750,000.
So
let me just make sure. Yeah. Right now,
There you go, Tudo. You want to do something about it? Hit the cash app.
he
$
said
Taino King
said it's
79.
15. Said it's 15.75 million.
Damn, yeah, that's because he just signed his deal last year.
$
That's
Taino King 79.
Look, I'm fine with keeping Slayton as long as he's like the fourth receiver or something like that. I'm fine with him in that role.
I'm gonna tell
I just
you
don't
right
want to
now.
see him out there as number 2 guy or no shit like that. I'm just tired of that.
They
He can make
feel
big
that
plays.
they're gonna do more with Hodgins as they should have last season. That's the only reason why he's back here.
Yeah.
New regimes don't keep wide receivers unless they feel that they could be implemented into the offense. The dude is a red zone dog. He's a possession receiver, and he catches whatever he needs to when he needs to over the middle. He's not a problem. So I can see that. Think about it. His production has been more than Darius Slayton in 3 years than Darius Slayton's 5 years.
That's a great point. That's a great point right there. I mean, that's what Likely brings to the table. He literally brings that to the table. So I'm excited.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he's basically gonna take Wandell's job for sure.
Right, because he's definitely gonna be lined up in the slot.
What
While you put Theo on the outside.
Likely is going to be everything that some New York Giant fans were hoping Darren Waller was going to be a couple of years ago. That's what Likely is going to actually be that. And like, let's go. Let's go.
I need that Brian Thomas situation to happen, man. So I could just act stupid for a little while.
Facts.
I need that to happen so I could talk crazy.
And then the fact that you got Scatterboo and Tracy in the backfield that are both really good running backs out of the backfield in the passing game as well. That shit all matters.
Think about it. You got think about it, Mac. You got Tracy, Scatterbo, Likely,
IOUs work too.
Neighbors, Thomas, Hodgins, Slayton. Because he's going to be better than any fourth cornerback. Let's get that out there. Slayton's going to be better than every fourth cornerback. And third sometimes.
Man, look. We need to make this Brian Thomas situation
That's a
happen.
fact, man. Stop doing that. Stop doing that, bro. That's where I'm at.
That will put the cherry on the top for the day.
I start bugging.
And then, listen, we can go ahead and I'll start making the 11-6 shirts now. Okay.
Nah, you got to change that to 12-5. We get that. You got to change that, Lou. Listen to what we just discussed, bro.
I know, but you listen. I gotta stick to what I know, baby. I can't be nothing but me.
I got you. I got you. I know, bro. But
that's just 12-5. Start the 12-5. I'm 11-6.
Honestly, 11-6 NFC East. Look, because we can talk like you said, the Cowboys they're gonna be a problem. The Eagles, until proven otherwise, still got to count them as a problem. And
I got the hat coming
you never
out.
know what the hell you want to get.
I got the hat coming out that says I am a giantologist.
That would be, that'd be straight.
I'm a giantologist. Hat's coming soon. Okay.
I got my big boy hat coming tomorrow. Should be coming tomorrow. Got one of them big giant hats. Mac the Giants fan, bro. I got it coming tomorrow.
Lou, my mates asked, what's the talk tonight? The free agency signings that the Giants have acquired. We signed the tight end from the Baltimore Ravens, Isaiah Likely. We signed Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. We signed a punter, a guard, I believe. Yeah. So day one has been phenomenal, and we're negotiating right now for Brian Thomas Jr., who is 6'2", 209 pounds, 23 years old, beast.
I just want to know what Jacksonville is trying to get for him. I think that's what was hope. Because I don't know Jacksonville. I would have think they're taking anything less than probably a second round pick for that kid, man. I can't imagine. So I don't know. That's what I think is probably holding up negotiations. Jacksonville's asking price is probably still pretty high, man. I hear everybody with all the trade tips for Brian Thomas, but they're gonna want more than just tips for Brian Thomas. I'm sorry. I just feel like in his 2 years of the pro,
you give him Slayton and Thibodeau.
I don't know why I want no goddamn Slayton.
That's the problem right there.
I don't want no goddamn Slayton. But I like Tibbs, but I just feel like if you comparing their careers, even though Brian Thomas has only been 2 years so far, he's been a consistent 2 years where Tibbs has been up and down. So they're gonna want more than just that.
I look at it like this, right, Mac? If we look at the comparative, what will be the production defensively for Kayvon Thibodeau, and what will be the production offensively for Brian Thomas? Which side of the ball will we benefit on more, right? And we already have guys in place that can do what we need them to do skill set wise, although he's an above average run stuffer. But we have nobody on the offensive side of the football outside of Malik Neighbors that can do what Brian Thomas can do. Because he can do everything Malik Neighbors can do, and there's something that Malik Neighbors is not doing that he is doing. And that is that over-the-shoulder fade in the end zone deep pass that he is a demon with. So who's better at their position right now? And what would we benefit more, on the offense or keeping Tibbs on the defense?
I wish, honestly, in my perfect world, let's get Brian Thomas Jr. over here, and I don't know. I'm like, let's see what they're talking about. But why dangle Kayvon out there? I mean, I'm actually not even one of the people that really. I'm not that invested in the trade Kayvon Thibodeau as much as other people are. I'm okay with keeping him around. You know what I mean? You got a 5th-year option, got another year to prove it here.
Listen, I'm okay with trading him if we getting the right amount for him. I'm not willing to just give him away.
Too. I'm not that part. I'm not there. That part too. I'm not like I'm not giving away for like earlier today. Miami traded Minka to the Jets for a 7th round pick or whatever. Like I'm not doing no shit like that. You know what I mean?
That's a good point. LOL. Aziz did outplay him, outproduce him.
Well, outpass rush.
He was injured a lot.
He was the better
hungry and waiting over here, mate. What are you gonna get us for dinner, mate? Please stop making excuses and do something about it. G's not responding and don't know where he at now. Well, all I got for you right now is the IOU, brother. What happened to
he bumped out real quick. There you go. But like
Romeo Dobbs is a free agent.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
We was talking about Romeo Dobbs earlier.
Hell yeah.
We was talking about him earlier.
I'm more worried that Green Bay is just going to put more money in just to get it back.
Well, then that'll happen, but you can shoot your shot, though. You can shoot don't hurt to shoot your shot. You know what I mean? But Green Bay, they're going to have a lot of money invested in receiver. They got a lot of young receivers over there. So,
he would be better here. He'd be better here, Mac, than he was at Green Bay. Because their top dogs is back. Christian Watson is there, right?
Luke Musgrave.
Yeah, Christian Watson. You got Matthew Golden.
Watson's there. You got Jalen Reed.
Yeah, so they got a lot of good young receivers.
They got 4 across the board in the possible. You can get that go.
Man,
I got this too though. I got it from the draft back in 2023. Went out to Kansas City for the draft, and I had bought it out there, man.
And I got this.
So yeah,
that's what that is. I just took the chain off.
I felt like today called for it. You know what I mean? So I had to throw it on today because I felt like today just absolutely called for the chain.
He got it from that first draft that we attended as the Big Blue Crew.
Yes, sir.
I still want to go to Pittsburgh for this draft. I really do.
I can't imagine the 49ers releasing Brandon Ayuk, man. Didn't they just give him that big ass contract just last year or something like that?
10 o'clock, Tudo. 10 p.m. Eastern time. And it's 4 minutes to 8.
Are you kidding me? There's no way.
Eagles lose Nakobe Dean to the Raiders.
He's going to get killed down here coming to the
Nakobe Dean went to the Raiders.
No, that's not what I'm shocked about. Carolina just signed as a backup on free agency claims Kenny Pickett.
Okay.
Carolina got Kenny Pickett. The Panthers got Kenny Pickett.
If Bryce Young goes down, Kenny is can fodder, and I'm going to be screaming every Panther game, "Oh my God, they killed Kenny!"
No.
Go on, someone say it.
No.
You asked for it.
The Gula. Oh wow. Well then I don't know.
You're on the timeout.
Interesting. If they cut Brandon Ayuk, that's interesting.
Yo, first of all, let's talk about what we always need to talk about, gentlemen. What that money look like? What's going on with that bread? Because he just signed a major contract, if I'm not mistaken, just a year ago. So let's talk about that money. Yes. Yeah, let's talk about that money. What that money like?
It's pretty. He signed a pretty substantial contract.
That's what I'm saying. So nice. I need to know what's going on with that.
Yeah, I don't know. Let me.
Because if they cut him, they still got to pay him.
Yep.
Yes, sir, E-Man. We were talking about that earlier on a 1-year deal.
I'm gonna just move on.
But that's just holding the spot. That's
that ain't even quality depth. That's just signing somebody.
Yeah, that's what I say. He's a camp body. He probably won't even make it out of camp, honestly. Yeah, he probably won't even make it out of camp because that dude, he's only played one full season his whole career.
Yo, man. Isn't he a slot? He's a slot corner, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because I don't remember him being out in the, you know what I mean?
He only played like 3 games last year.
Yeah, man. He's oh, man.
Tudo, thank you very much.
He's a camp body. He's there to practice. He's there to practice and get these guys caught up on John Harbaugh's, you know what I mean, his whole, this scheme and philosophies and things. He's there for that. He's one of those kind of guys, probably.
Yo, Imam, I can't with him, Imam. I can't, bro. You know what he is, right? He's another. Oh man, why can't I remember the kid with the do-rag that used to get abused by CeeDee Lamb all the time? What was his name, fellas? Come on, y'all know who he is, man.
Andre Baker?
No, he used to get abused. He used to wear the do-rag all the time with the little braids, man. He was our slot. Before Flock got in the slot, he was there.
You talking about the one that had the shit on the sideline with the ass, with his ass cheek out, with his ass out on the
He used to.
sideline?
Oh my God,
Darnay Holmes. Darnay Holmes.
Darnay Holmes. There you go. He's exactly that, bro. Now, why was somebody's yo, man, Darnay Holmes, man, 2.3, not even 2.3. Like, just I can't do it, man. Yes, Imam, that bum. That's exactly who you gonna see. Darnay Holmes' brother.
They are gonna release him.
What's up, Coach? Talk to me.
He says, Dunleavy says, by my count, playoff teams, Eagles, Packers, and Jaguars haven't added a player today, and Green Bay has been hit hard in the outgoing department. Green Bay might be starting to go downhill after this. It's going to be interesting. You lose your DC, you lose so many players, trade Rashawn Gary away. Whatchamacallit's coming back off of he had an Achilles, right?
Who? Love?
No, whatchamacallit, Parsons.
Oh yeah, he did tear his Achilles right after he went over there. That's right.
Green Bay might end up. It's gonna be interesting. I'm just gonna leave it like that. I'm not gonna predict where they're gonna hit.
Dallas was trying to get Max Crosby. They was trying to. They just wasn't giving up all that draft capital.
Lou, please get off your lazy chair. Put everyone on hold and order us some now. We want to see the first bite. But I can't run a show if I got a mouth full of food. Pause. Okay, so. But greatly appreciated, my brother.
But LOL, man, in the chat.
Family is doing well.
Dude, LOL, you right though. Looking to release Brandon Ayuk.
Yo, but
said he will not be a 49er. Yeah.
Can we pull that money up?
They're looking to release him.
Because I want y'all to recognize that bread. They gave him the bag.
The Titans paid $100 million between Wandale and Bellinger.
Word.
Damn.
Yo, seriously. That shit crazy. I mean, they paid Wandale. Wandale got paid. Wandale got paid today.
Belly got a little something in the backpack too, or what?
$8 million a year.
What he get?
I'm getting paid. He said, "Fuck getting paid." He said, "Fuck winning. I'm getting paid, motherfucker. I'm rich."
I'm putting my phone down. I'm putting my phone down.
He's a rich young
signed a full.
Coach, was you going to tell us the bread that Brandon Ayuk
deal in 2024?
Wasn't you going to tell us the money? Wasn't you going to tell us the money that Brandon Ayuk?
How much did Ayuk get? Yeah.
Yeah.
Brandon Ayuk, hold on.
Yeah, because he just signed that contract last year.
No, it was 2024 he signed it, actually.
Okay, because he got hurt last year.
And he was a 4-year, $120 million deal.
Brandon Ayuk.
So we have to trade to get him.
I don't got practice every day like you guys do. So I can't eat all day because I'm not burning it off and practicing and running sprints and doing all the drills you guys are doing. So I can't eat the way you eat, or I'll be like this. And I'm not trying to get like that.
Okay, what do you want to know about Ayuk for this
year? Just period, because they're going to cut him if he's not going to be a 49er.
29,585,843. 29,585,843. That's the dead cap.
That's a lot.
Right, that's a lot. So my thing is, nobody's going to trade for that money. They're going to have to cut him.
Yeah, nobody's trading.
Nobody's trading for that money. I don't care who you are.
He has 3 years left on his
Exactly my
contract.
point. They're gonna have to eat that. They're gonna have to eat that bread, and somebody's gonna have to sign him for, like a 1 year, $5 million deal or something like that.
Let me say this is a 2 year. No, it's 3. It's 3 years.
It's 3 years.
He has void years. He has 2 void. It looks like 2 void years in 29 and 30. But
so 27,
right back,
you could void after 27, June 1st.
It goes down to 21, 247, 50, 562 and 27.
Mm-hmm.
28, it goes down to 12, 909, 281.
So you could void after 20. Yeah, you could void after this year then.
It's still a big hit, man.
Yeah, but guess what? I'd rather take 20-something million off the hit than they're gonna have to. John Lynch is bucking. John Lynch better find a trade partner or somebody to dance. And I don't think that's
what
happen.
I was saying. That's crazy.
Yeah, I knew it, bro. I knew
crazy.
the money was done. That's why I said it to you, Mac. I said the money. We got to find out the bag, because all this sounds real good, but when it comes down to realistically looking at the money, it always changes the perspective.
Let me see what Thomas's contract looks like.
Brian Thomas, he's on his rookie deal still.
He on his rookie deal still.
Whatever rookie deal was.
I just wanted to see what he got though.
That's why trading for him is easy.
Yeah, it is.
Because he's just coming into this. Will be his. This will be his 3rd year.
Yeah,
only one problem would be is him and Malik would come up. At the same time
and you pay him. That's it.
No, Malik, it's 5 years. He's at 4 years. Remember, he wasn't a first-round draft pick.
Oh, he wasn't the first round?
Wells.
No.
Brian Thomas.
Nope.
Okay.
Lou, Wells hating on us for trashing all Brits on last Saturday's test.
My bad. They have the club option, so yeah, they can extend. They can do that. So
Lou,
you're right.
Wells hating on us for trashing all Brits on last Saturday's test, and he ain't talking to us no more. I got injured and refused to leave the pitch, and I injured 5 of them before leaving the pitch. So Wells is mad at you because you beat his team.
Damn, Tudo.
Tudo's
out there laying them down. Get down or lay down. Or whatever he said.
Lay down and stay down.
Carl Banks says Edmonds is a great acquisition.
We back. We back. Big Blue.
11 and 6, back. I'm trying to tell you.
This feels like New York Giants football again. Like for real. Like the shit I grew up on. The shit I reason why I love this team. It feels like that again.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's make a run. Let's make a push. It's about time. We need another Lombardi to keep that trend going of having a Lombardi in each decade.
Go to a game this year for real.
We got to keep that trend going of getting a Lombardi
again, man.
In every decade.
See, go in the stadium.
Yes, sir.
Got a few more years left to get it done. You know what I mean? Got a few more years left.
Can we get a petition for them to change that damn turf?
Yeah, they didn't do that. They definitely didn't do that.
Hurt our prized possessions now, man. We got to protect them.
I'm still salty we didn't get to see Jackson Dart and Malik Neighbors work together, man. Really, I'm still salty about that. That stings a little bit not being able to see.
I'll tell you what you're gonna be able to see, my brother. If we make this move for Brian Thomas, you're gonna see possibly the best set of wide receivers the New York Giants had since 2011 as a tandem. I'll tell you that.
Knicks and Cruz, baby. Knicks and Cruz, baby.
I'll tell you that.
Cruz,
I'm going to say this, guys.
Randall and Manahan.
We're going to clobbering time football.
I always thought that combo was a
Get the tight
trio.
ends in there,
Put
get
Manning
that run game going, and punch people in the mouth. Be physical, be
Yeah,
physical, be physical. Then we can throw the ball down the field and let the pretty boys go down there and catch some passes.
Why you always
Do
gotta
like
disrespect us like
yeah.
that?
what do you mean?
Why you
I
always do
mean,
that to us?
I mean, I
Y'all
agree
pretty
with the,
boys.
Why
I
you
do agree
always
with.
Wait a
come
minute.
at
I
us?
agree with the philosophy.
Wait a minute, E.
I know you do, Mac, but why you gotta always come at us like that, brother? I don't
E,
talk about you
y'all
in the offensive lineman. I don't say nothing about y'all.
we sexy fatties. Y'all pretty boys. What's the problem?
Oh
Yeah,
man, you
What's
know
the
what,
problem, E?
Mac?
look,
You ain't gotta
you
join
win the
in on
game.
that,
You win
brother.
the game. You win the game in the trenches, man. You do it. Start
I
something running, man. You
know,
win the game in the
I
trenches,
know.
bro.
Hold a minute, E. How many wide receivers are gonna go punch a defensive guy in the face? Honestly, come on, let's be real.
I'm from the '90s, so we didn't have it all mentally
Salam
when I
Montezor,
was
what's
playing.
up?
You know what I'm saying?
We talking
We
about
didn't have
today's
it all
game.
mentally.
Okay, we
None,
talking about today's game.
none. Today's game, none, none,
Exactly. That's why I
none.
said we gonna be like the Thing. We gonna line up and we gonna punch him in the face. Then y'all can go down the field and do all the great catches and be the divas and everything
Oh
like
man, you
that.
see the words you
Nah,
add.
but see, I beg to differ, coach, because we're going back to old school offense. We're keeping the tight end. You're gonna see some hard nose running people over, lowering your shoulder,
Still gonna
and
do play
punching the
action.
defenses in the mouth.
Still gonna do
So
play
if
action. That's my point. You're still gonna do play action. We're still gonna get the RPOs in there. Just as long as Jackson Dart knows when he gets outside, go ahead and make your plays. But when the time is right, get down because we need you. We need you. So let the other
But
guys do the
he
dirty work.
learned that last year.
Yeah, but
Okay,
He
he was
started
so
getting
taught.
better at that
all right,
later in the
so
season. He got better later in the season.
what I gotta ask you,
Go
coach,
ahead.
is
Go ahead.
do you know the physicality? Do you know the route running? And do you know the dog mentality that Brian Thomas Jr. has?
Of course I do. I know what he has.
Okay,
I'm
so
not.
you
I'm
know
not
he's not.
discrediting.
You know he not diva. You know he's an animal cub, right?
But
Now
he's
Malik
really
Neighbors is
grown.
more diva than him.
Yes, Slayton, is diva. I'm sorry, he
I
is.
don't even know who he
But
is. I'm sorry.
the point I'm making, he's still a receiver on this team, so I still got to
That's
respect.
true. That's true.
So
so we
so
signed
And he gonna
Stout.
probably look like he did here.
We signed Stout.
yes, all
Who?
pro punter.
Okay.
He's an all pro punter.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Stout
the
is the
punter.
punter.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
He
Expect to
like
be pinning the ball, pinning the opposition inside their 10, giving them long
he one of
field.
the best punters in the league, straight up. Yeah.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And skill set is not a conversation. He is making you drive 80 to 75 to 80 yards
Excuse
on
me.
the regular. He's making you drive that.
Hey, E, I'll even say this. Here's one wide receiver that I even want, and I consider him a pretty boy, but I think he's dynamic. And that's Thornton from who was playing with the Chiefs last year.
Right.
He's going to do so many things to help stretch the field that can open up the underneath, let neighbors really eat, likely eat, and do so many different things. Scatterable catching the ball out of the backfield, and then defense is going to have to keep two, sometimes three deep because
Yeah.
he's just going to.
Is he a free
He's a
agent or
free
no?
agent. Yes, he is.
Right now, Tyquan Thornton is a free agent.
Yes, my
It ain't
understanding
nothing to
is.
talk about. Ain't nothing to talk about. You go get that. That consolation prize is one that's called a diamond. And yo, get that. I didn't know he was a free agent.
Let me because I
Yeah, I
was
didn't know he
talking.
was a free agent.
I forgot who I was talking about. But yeah, we
And
talked
ain't he
about
on his rookie deal still too?
Thornton is a free agent. Thompson. Oh, that's dead money draft pool. He's not on their roster, so he's a free agent.
And isn't this like, wouldn't it be going into his fourth year?
Thanks. No, it might be his fifth. Hold on, let me look him up.
I think it's his fourth because he wasn't a first round pick.
He's a free agent for sure. I see that.
Yeah, I remember him. We were talking about him too.
Well, he was a demon in college. Let's get that out there.
Mm-hmm.
How much of a beast are we talking?
No, he's good. No.
He is one of the most underrated wide receivers in the
Mm-hmm.
NFL. Put it like that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. He discusses his free agency goals. Yeah, I thought so.
But what year is he in?
He's going into his fifth, or no, after 4 years in college with the Bears.
Mm-hmm.
So
The Baylor Bears, not the Chicago ones, right?
yeah, I know. I'm talking about in college. In college, Thornton was a second round.
Yeah, this is his fifth. This will be his 5th year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this will be his 5th year this year.
He was 3 years in New England, and then he was in Kansas City. This would be his 5th year.
Right, and he wasn't able to be seen in New England because their quarterback play was so goddamn horrible.
And he was a second rounder. So yes, he is a free agent.
Yeah, it's time to make that happen. I don't see why nobody would want. And isn't he about 6'2"? He about 6'2", right?
Yeah. Hold on, let me go back and look. They give his
6'2", 185.
Start playing games with me. I know who I'm talking about.
That's my point. So it's like, look, I like the Thomas deal. And Sprotrack projects his market value to fetch him as a 1-year, $2.8 million contract.
Oh my God. I don't see how we ain't having a conversation. And what's sad is we talking about a guy that's better than Darius Slayton right now.
Thank you. That's my point. He's a true vertical threat, and he scares the back end of the defense.
And he is quick across the line. Yes. What?
Yes.
Skinny post, he will eat.
He's going to destroy man, especially, heck, you can even get him some simple crossers. With man, he's going to break away from the defensive back. So yeah, if you get him in some good concepts, oh my goodness, man.
First of all, his option routes will be platinum for us. There's no third cornerback that could deal with that in our division at all. On option and wiggle routes.
Mm-hmm. This is why, to me, and that's why I say, in terms of, receivers, there's plenty of receivers that are still out there.
Romeo Doubs, I'm not going to lie, is the number one option because he's a free agent. But we all know Brian Thomas is the need. That's the one. But between Doubs and Thornton, I think Jackson Dart will have what he needs in those type of weapons. You have a Hodgins who's a big wide receiver for possession. You have a Thornton who can beat man to man and press, and he's fast and he's quick and he's a vertical threat. You have Malik Neighbors, who's just an all-around great wide receiver who can't be stopped one-on-one. Then you got Isaiah Likely. You can move him all around the field on top of having if you in 12 personnel, you can have a man Hurts on the other side blocking.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's just, you got a lot, man. And then you got your running backs who catch like wide receivers, which one was a former wide receiver. You got a lot of options.
Now I'm stingy too, though. Well, I'll tell you.
Hey, I've been also.
What's going on over there?
This is why I've had issues with the former Napoleon coach that we had, because he's supposed to be an offensive genius, and there's some simple things that I was just like, we should be doing with Neighbors. Keeping him in the slot or moving him around, motion him around, motion him into the backfield, and try and get him caught up one-on-one with a linebacker in the passing game. Can you imagine a linebacker?
Absolutely, Coach. You know what I would love to see? I would love to see us in a three.
Feel better too, though.
I would like to see us in a 3-stack set with 4 wides, with Neighbors out wide, Hodgins in the middle, and a Thornton right beside him with a Slayton one-on-one on the other side. I'd run us go. I'd run a go, a skinny post, a crosser, and a hook. right there.
Yeah.
I would love to see that. Those 4 wideouts run those 4 routes right there in that offensive line. A skinny goal post and hook.
I just love this. I'm loving what I'm seeing right now. You know, thank you, Baltimore. Thank you for the gift. That's all I'm gonna keep saying.
That's a fact.
Thank you for the Christmas gift because that's really what y'all gave us.
Right. And
Yeah,
dudes over in
I
Baltimore
agree.
complaining. Listen, I don't know what y'all talking about.
I agree.
So I'm
That
just,
dude's a
you know what?
playmaker, man.
Give me my 2 guards to help
Gave us a tight end and a coach. Thank you.
Give me my guards to help JMS on the interior. I'm cool with the tackles. We can get physical. We can go with heavy with tight ends. We can punch you in the face in the run game, set up play action,
Yes, we
RPO,
can.
do so many different things. How are you defending that? And just because we got multiple tight ends out there doesn't mean we can't spread you out. Doesn't mean we can't even go empty. Because we can still do that. You can still do that. And it's like, okay, so what are you going to do defensively? Because are you going to go man? Now, if you put Likely on the outside and you're playing man, okay, so you now told me what you're playing. So what are we doing with our receivers? How are we attacking them? And if you're playing zone, that means the cornerback is going to be on, Likely on the outside. So now, okay, now we're playing zone. So there's certain ways that we can attack your zone with our quick receivers playing on the inside. Man, I just can't wait to get this offense together. And we got a run game coordinator who's a master at the run game and a passing game coordinator who's good at the passing game. And you mesh those two together, and you continue to bring in the guys that you need to do over the long haul. This team, and it's going to balance out offensively, defensively, and special teams. Everything is going to work together because Harbaugh is good at that.
Coach, what I'm looking forward to, right, is seeing who our defensive leader turns the other defensive players into. Because he's going to be more vocal this season. He's going to be louder this season, and he's going to be healthy in Dexter Lawrence. He's going to be healthy coming back. So I can't wait to see that being healthy, how that bridges the gap for him being non-healthy last season, and look what we did. I want everybody to always remember that.
And they won't be able to triple team him now because now you got other defenders to worry about.
Exactly. So look what we accomplished in the defensive game last season while he was hurt, literally. Imagine him healthy as we always saw him, right? And then these guys meshing together. And remember, Tibbs wasn't on the field when we did our most damage.
That's a fact.
So he was not on the field when we did our most damage.
I want to see our defense put the offense in 3rd and longs, so now we can get after them. Because hell, if you got Tibbs, you can move Tibbs inside, and now he's a quick guy going up against a big guard.
Yeah,
and he can handle the inside. So it's like, all right, that takes us back to the days when we won the Super Bowls when you move Tuck inside to guard. And what did he do? He destroyed the inside because he was too much quicker and still strong enough to handle the guards. And then you had Strahan and OC on the outside, so you still had that speed to keep the quarterback contained. So it's like, okay, get the 3rd and long. Just focus on stopping the run. That's the biggest thing right now. Focus on stopping that run. As long as we can not let teams get to the outside, because I don't think they're going to be able to do as much damage up on the inside as they did in the past, and don't let them get to the outside.
And
you
guess
have a
who's out
linebacker
there,
who's going to
Coach?
be scraping and filling.
Guess who's out there? Now that the fact that we have a healthy Dexter Lawrence, right? We're going to have a healthy Brian Burns. We're going to have a healthy Abdul Carter. We're going to have a healthy Darius Alexander. And guess who else is out there, Coach? Guess who is going to be right there to help with instinctual linebacking skill set?
It's going to be Edmonds.
Edmonds. He's right there. He's right there.
you can play so many different games, you know, because it doesn't always have to be Carter or Burns also as the outside guys. You can let that's the thing that I'm loving too, because now you can have them crash and let Edmonds scraping. He's the contained man, and most offensive linemen, if a end is crashing, they're going to ride down with that. So now, guess what? That linebacker is scraping, and boom, he's going to be right there to get that ball carried right there in the
And
backfield.
I'm looking for Javon Holland to come out and play the
Yeah,
game that we all know him to be great at in his position with his skill set. He was absolutely used in the wrong system last year with us.
I think
Now
that's
he
the
gets to
biggest.
play downhill and does what he does.
I think that the issue was for the vast majority of the defense. We were playing out of position. We had players, to
Mm-hmm.
be brutally honest, that were more man defense, more aggressive type defenders, as opposed to being passive and
Right.
playing off all the time. Now I'm not
12
saying doing
yards off the line of
yeah,
scrimmage for a 3rd and 9?
yeah,
I
exactly.
have missed this.
Exactly. Look, nah,
12
you got
yards
to
off the line?
understand the thing that I always teach players is understand down and distance. That's the first thing. You got to know the down and distance. What's the down and distance? Where you at on the field? If it's 3rd and 9, why am I cornerback sitting back 12 yards? They should be at 7 at the
But you're
most.
mentally damaging me, coach. And I'm going to tell you why. Because you're putting me in a position to psychologically put myself in a position on the field where mentally I'm not able to catch up physically, if that made sense to you. Meaning, as you already beat me the moment you put me 12 yards in back of the line of scrimmage, pause, because of the fact that now my defender, I'm sorry, the person I'm defending, what if they come across 7 yards and then just skinny post or fade or trip or stop and go? You
If
didn't put
if,
me in
if
a
you said
position
third
where
and
I'm,
nine,
yeah. What am I going to do? Let
no,
a guy like
exactly. I'm
Odell
with you.
Beckham have a 3rd and 9, and I'm 12 yards away from him from the line of
Exactly.
scrimmage.
Exactly, because you're automatically going to step back. You're trained to start going back. So I'm stopping at 7. Give me the ball. I just got to go 2 more yards. You're probably going to be at least another 6 yards off me. So you're
But look
giving
at
me
the
a first down. Yes.
mental damage you're doing to me. You're putting me
Yes.
in a position to have bad mental reps, which shows up physically on the field. So when
Oh, I'm
people
with you.
look at Deontay Banks and say, "Wow, this guy, man, get him off my team. He can't cover." You have him 11 yards on a 3rd and 9. You have him 12 yards on a 3rd and 9, which is nowhere his skill set. That is not that man's skill set
That was
whatsoever.
horrible defense under Shane Bowen. We saw with Deontay Banks. We saw sparks of what he could do with Wink Martindale, which is why we was happy when we drafted him in the 1st round. And I think with this defensive system and this defensive coordinator, we'll see shades of that again and improvement because he'll be more back in his element.
Exactly. I mean, he's good at man press. You can still play zone with him in a man press. You just want to now let him get physical, reroute a receiver, and
Right.
now get back into his own zone area. Now, and it becomes a little. It to me, it becomes simple. Yes, I don't care if you're playing cover 9, cover 6, whatever. You know, they're just simple things. If he's physical, the same thing with a Debo. What did I always hear? He's a physical defensive back, but you're playing them off. And like you said, people are all upset, and I'm saying this is coaching. I've been
Right.
saying this for the longest while. This is coaching. These guys have to, and um Banks, just like you said, messing with his mental. They took his confidence away because now he doesn't really he's not confident that he's going to play well. He's going to play aggressively. He's playing passively. Defense, you cannot be passive. You got to be aggressive. You got to
Then
be
you got the nerve
aggressive
to
with
put
it.
him on kick returns. Then you put him on kick returns, and he actually had
He,
success on kick returns.
mm-hmm.
Pretty good.
he,
Pretty good. He's pretty
he was
good.
good. So it's like okay. To me, that's why it's like you know what? I'm glad we got rid of the Napoleon coaching staff. I'm always calling that. You know, good luck to you in
The little guy
Tennessee.
complex.
Yes, yes. Um, good luck to you. Do your thing out there. You know, wish you the luck. Hopefully, we play you the first game of the season, so we can punch you in the face and show you what real New York Football Giants. New York Football Giants. Well, I can't say it. New York Giants football is all about.
Was I just answering Krish 8861's question, or that was after he asked it before?
He asked it while we were discussing it. You had
Okay, so
already answered it.
I hope we answered it for him.
Yeah, I can tell you, bro. I mean, from that first year, you saw the aggressiveness go without him, and when Wink left, you could just see it. You could see it, and
We didn't come up with the phrase "the banks are closed on Sunday" for no reason. There was a reason why we came up with that.
Wide receivers won't be making no money on Sundays. Banks is closed.
Right.
Yeah.
it just needs,
and it's back.
Yeah, and I need to be aggressive.
You see,
Wilson he'll mix
we'll
it
see.
up, send the blitzes
He
at
will.
the right time.
Yes, he will.
But I think, and whether it's him or another DB.
Well, maybe we'll see how aggressive the New York Giants are to of a wide receiver, and we'll see what they maybe think about Tay Banks. That'll tell you a little bit what they might think about Tay Banks. You see how aggressive they are, in their pursuit of cornerback help, and what they do in the draft, because that'll definitely tell you a lot about what they're thinking about with Tay Banks. Like I'm on the side with Tay Banks when it comes to. Look, I agree with everything you guys are saying about the coaching, but like I've also said at the same time, this is the NFL, and at some point in time, you got to be able to step up and figure it out as well. I mean, even if you don't necessarily agree with what the coaches is telling you to do, you got to still put out a better effort than what we saw from Banks a lot on Sundays. I mean, that's just what it is.
That's fair.
That's just how I feel about him. So this year is a big year for him to prove if he's really worthy.
And I'm with you, Mac, and I'm gonna tell you why. But if we didn't see what he was doing first, and we're saying we know he has the potential, then it's different. But this is in the reverse. We watched him developing and then just drop off once a certain coach left. It was weird, right? His first and second year, we saw this dude becoming who he needed to become. Remember, this kid was talking shit as a rookie to the best wide receivers in our division. It started with Terry McLaurin. Remember? He was talking shit. And since Wink left, he left mentally.
Brisker is still a free agent. Man, he's 100 times better than Newman. Stephen Bloom says
another one that got a lot to prove.
Get a vet for protection and draft a late round guy to develop.
I think when it comes to Tyler Newman's got it's just in the air, man. I think it's a lot of just really weird fundamental breakdowns with him, man. So I don't know. He's a guy.
He's not seeing the field, Matt. I'm with you. I was hoping you was going to touch on that situation. Pause. He just doesn't see the field well, Mac. He doesn't trust his technique. He takes horrible angles. It's mental trust. Football is mental trust and mental confidence. Everybody in here played the game. When Lou played cornerback, he thought he was going to stop somebody like me. When I played my position, I let guys like.
Sir, I played safety, not corner.
Never played corner ever.
A few times when somebody was hurt, but that was not my starting position. I played safety.
Well, we'll just say DB, right? That's good enough.
Yeah.
We'll just say DB. When you played DB, your job was to eliminate, assassinate, and obliterate.
Separate you from the ball.
That's it. My job was to let you know you can't fuck with me no matter what day you show up. That's it. And I'm gonna let you and your moms know, because she in the crowd thinking you're gonna be a part of something you're not, which is celebrate. Okay? He can't see the field from certain angles.
Shit out your ass every time. What Ryan Clark say about Derrick Henry? He said 9 out of 10. He hit.
So for Matt, the confidence of knowing you're going to make it over to that corner to help out your cornerback. You're going to make it to that end zone to knock away a pass or intercept it. You're going to get the right angle once a running back gets to the second level. It's gone. I watched him take the most horrible flat-footed angle against Saquon Barkley ever in history. Do you remember that?
No. Yeah, I continuously see that play go through my head. Continuously see that play.
And then right after that, we saw him be late coming over for safety help on passes over 35 yards. He wasn't in the air. He wasn't almost knocking the ball down. He wasn't almost intercepting anything. We're like, yo, where is Nubin on this play? He's late getting over because he's standing in the back. He's standing in center field, thinking he can read the quarterback's eyes when he's taken out of a play with a pump fake. At this stage in the game, brother, you're supposed to know better than that.
I agree.
So,
1,000%.
Fellas, it's been real. It's been a pleasure. I gotta get ready to go.
Yeah,
same for me. My brothers, yo, today was a day of days. I want to thank Lou again, man, for inviting me on for some football therapy.
No thanks necessary, man. We are the Big Blue Crew, brother. We here for each other no matter what. So
absolutely,
even if
man.
it's
I
not
buried
on
my
the live
grandpa,
stream, any of y'all can always
godfather
call
today.
me.
You know what I'm saying? I buried my godfather today, man. So, you know, yeah, thank you, my brother. We it was a celebration on top of, you know, thank you, family. So, you know, reached out to my brother. He reached out to me, and thank you for the therapy again. Even though I know you said we don't have to thanks, it's just a part of my mannerisms. That's it. I love you, brothers, man. Thank you for everything.
Love you too,
We
brother.
actually
Hold
doing
your
a
head,
show
man.
tonight.
Call me if you need me.
Absolutely. We doing the actual show tonight, man. Shakes just texted me and said, yo, we trying to go at 10. I told him I'll show support by trying to be there for as long as I can, but I know I'm tired. If you guys are around, please pop up. And you know,
I'll tap in, but I gotta spend some time with the lady. I've been on here for almost 3 hours.
All right, that's what it is, man. Thank you guys. Salute to everybody. Coach, it's so good to see you. Mac, you already know, brother. And Lou,
That's how.
what's
Listen,
already
I
known
feel
don't need to be
great. It's
said.
been a minute. It's been a minute since we've done a stream like this. We need to get back to doing them, man. I always love doing content with you guys, chopping it up with you guys, man. Y'all know we started this thing, so you know I'm gonna keep on going. So you guys are always welcome. As I said, me and Matt gonna do a live mock draft sometime this week. So guys, stay tuned for that. Make sure you go check out what he's doing with the NFC East Roundup and the Premium Takes podcast. Make sure you go check out Coach Ed Sports as he's giving you all the breakdowns of college, NFL, basketball, WNBA. You know, he got all the Rutgers content for you. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you go check Coach Ed out. And always go check E the Chosen out over there, Shakedown Media Sports Network, man. You know, they got all kinds of crazy debates and stats and field and get film breakdowns. So you know what I'm saying? We got all your bases covered, man, for all your sports needs and concerns. I got you covered Saturday nights on your boxing and UFC leather to the face. Stay tuned for that, man. But we got all of your free agency content right here. We got all of your upcoming draft content coming, man. So make sure you tap into G Nation Inside Sports as well, man. And until next time, man, thank you guys for coming out.
Peace.
Yes, sir.